I'm nice with it. We just flowing. I'm starting to hold my own. 24 bottles, I'm in my zone. Starting to feel like rappers is clones. Get your girlfriend, she's attached, I'm on the road. Always calling my phone. Just got a text from her, she's so alone. Put my feelings aside, I'm getting thrown. In the book, just reminiscing on feelings, it's getting old. History's in the making. I'm done with all of y'all faking. Ego, my ego big as a basement. Mixtape dropped, I can tell I'm making a statement. Shawty look like Rihanna. Into the groove, she switch it up to Madonna. Back then, I used it as a reminder. But I ain't sweating it like a sauna. Hardest flow on the record. Suckers want me on records. Living life is a blessing. Probably settle down when I meet a chick off the Essence. Not really my preference. Ray-Bans looking crisp, caught me a Lexus. Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm like, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game, doing my thing, huh?
What's up, brother-in-law?
Doing my thing, huh?
What's up, Miss Christina?
Doing my thing, huh? Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game, doing my thing, huh? Fourth quarter, I'm going for it. Taking over like Kobe, you know I'm going for it. Couple drinks on the side, I like to drink them slow. Scenery from the beach, that's just the way it go. You know your girl love me, Monday to Sunday. I do it good, but suckers hate me for it like a Monday. All we know is gunplay, so you know that we rolling. I'm dangerous, Larry Bird from the wing, don't leave me open. Black paint with the interior just to match it. Set a goal, don't punter on it, you better grab it. Flow sharp, yeah, my flow sharp, just like a cactus. It ain't hip-hop if you ain't mentioning street tactics. Fall back before you get your wig split. Where I'm from, we some gorillas. Pull out banana clips, y'all only here for the moment. No, never lasting. I burn rappers, treat them like toilets, pee on their ashes. Do it better than legends. I do it better
What's
than
up,
legends.
Pokey Sue?
Sometimes I see you putting the effort. You want me as your man, I'm
Christina
like,
said she
give me a
was
second.
Good job,
Give
Miss
me a
Christina.
second. Give me a second. Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game, doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Doing my thing, huh? Ain't nothing changed but the name, I'm still the same. Real talk, I'm at the top of my game, doing my thing, huh? First off, let me shout out Crete, cause he the one that gave me tactics when it comes to these streets. I'm authentic, rap game, I be his magician. All balls, I go hard, I've been on a mission. Can't take heat, then why the heck you be in the kitchen? Got beef, that better come with some biscuits. You talking mad slick like you got...
All right, everyone. Thank y'all for coming through. Shouts out to my son, Willie Bars. He stopped through the show the other day. I was supposed to be switching things up here. But I haven't gotten a chance. What I'm going to do is definitely spend time in here the rest of this weekend and make things happen, make the changes because you guys deserve it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to send a shout out to everybody who came through. Shouts out to Miss Christina for being first. Shouts out to my brother-in-law in the building. Always good to see him. Shouts out to Pokey Sue. Thank you so much, Pokey Sue. Always great to see you. We're going to get this thing started tonight. And we're going to have some interesting talks and topics tonight. So, let's get to it, Shout out to all my people from that popped up on the podcast the other day. Shouts out to Justin King, who was a special guest the other day. It's good to see him. Shouts out to MJ. She's a very dope publicist. If y'all know anybody that's in the music business, definitely holler at MJ. She's dope. Shouts out to my team, for real. It's the Street Tactics media team. Everything is always great. We always have fun. And that same team is the team that when we handle our business here in the store. So always beautiful to have a good circle around you and, make things happen. So I need for you guys to also give us your mental health check. You know, let us know how you're feeling today. Um, and we're gonna make some things happen here. You know what? Let me send these other links out too. I forgot, that was my bad on that note. Um, let me know in the comment section how you guys are feeling. That mental health check. Um, and we're gonna get started here. We are definitely gonna get started. This thing better not start updating while we're on the show. Uh, let me see. Hold up. Brother-in-law just posted and said he's a 5. Vacate time, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Hey man, y'all deserve it, brother-in-law. Um, I want y'all to have fun. We're gonna have another vacate like we did before. Um, tell my baby sister I say hello, and my nephews, tell them I love them. My niece, tell her I love her. Let me see. All right. Like I said, we're gonna get this thing ready. Who else? Come on, Miss Christina. Let us know your number. You 5, 4. What is it? Let us know. Let me see. Hello, Miss Leslie saying, yeah, you must be with Miss Christina then. Okay. All right. We're gonna get this thing started here in a moment. Let me just I'm trying to get this over to Shimmy here. Let me see. Yep. 1 second, guys. All right. All right. So who's enjoying the weird weather we're having these days, huh? Very weird weather. But we living. We're making sure that we take it all in and don't let it take us in. Hold on. All right. Let me shut that down. Okay. Shout out to CJ, the comedian. What's up, CJ? Uh-oh. CJ, a comedian? I didn't know that. We're gonna have to put you to the test, CJ. Shouts out to Sid in the building. What's up, Sydney? Leslie says, I saw the baby too. Okay. Pokey Sue says she's a 2. We're gonna have to bring that up to about a 6, Pokey Sue. Miss Christina says she's a 5. She's with friends. Hey, that's always a beautiful thing. And she also says she's a 5 because she saw the baby. That's a blessing right there. So, all right. Who's ready to start the show? Matter of fact, early. Well, I ain't gonna put it up just yet. But we're gonna put the link up early. All right. So here we go. Let me get my hand. Is it this hand or this hand? It's this hand. I'm gonna use this hand. All right. So today's topic is this. Man, messed up. Hold on 1 second. I messed up. I played myself. Hold on. Played myself over here. All right, boom. Here's what we're gonna do. It's the for real this time. The topic. Wow. Hold on. That is not the topic. I'm glad I looked at that. Hold on. That's crazy. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I don't know how that happened. All right, here we go now. All right, I don't even know how that happened, but here is tonight bam, there we go, right there. Who wants 50-50 in the relationship? Who want it? In the comment section, I need y'all to let me know who want 50-50 in the relationship, right? Um Miss Christina, are you going to wear your rose shirt on Valentine's? You know what? I don't know what I'm gonna wear. We'll see. We'll see. I don't. February 14th. So I have time. I'll see. I'll see what I'll put on at that time. All right. Now, who wants who wants 50-50 in a relationship? Who think that's fair? Let me know in the comment section if y'all think 50-50 in a relationship is fair. Is that what y'all want? Let me know in the comment section. And in fact, also, let's get this up here real quick. I'm gonna pop up the link right now. There's the link in the comment section right there. Click on the link, come on the show. Let's get this popping. Let me finish sending these things out too here. So there's a lot of talk out there amongst a lot of people, and the 50-50 thing is something else, right? Miss Christina says she want 80-20. Miss Christina, I need for you to explain that to us. The link is right there in the comment section. Make sure y'all jump on. Okay. Let me see here. All right. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's talk about men wanting 50-50 in a relationship. Is there a man on here right now that want 50-50 in a relationship? Tell me. Is there a woman on here right now who wants 50-50 in a relationship? Tell us. Inquiring minds want to know. Trying to get all the stuff set up. And the link is there in the comment section. So, let's get it. Okay, brother-in-law. Thank you, brother-in-law. Brother-in-law said, nope, he does not want 50-50 in a relationship. Tell me what your percentage of what you would want in a relationship, brother-in-law. You are a man that's married and you handle your business. But tell me what percentage you would like in a relationship. I'd like to know. Because there's a lot of people all the time saying that they want 50-50 in a relationship, right? To me, that doesn't work. That's not the thing for me. Brother-in-law said, nope, I need to wake up tomorrow. She'll let you wake up tomorrow, brother-in-law. Ain't nothing going to happen. She probably sitting there looking at you too right now and say, I wish you would. CJ, aka Sid, said 50-50 or 100-100. One shouldn't carry more weight than the other. A relationship is even and equal. I'm glad you said that. I really wish you could actually come on the screen. I mean, you can come on the show and, come in on the camera, or you can turn your camera off. We would just like to hear verbally your comments. And I'm glad you put that up there, right? Because we're going to go back to that. Shout out to Your Royal Highness. Let me tell you something. When Your Royal Highness came on the show, was kicking some knowledge from the woman's side. Can't wait to have you back on. Says, hey, B More, the man is the head. Thank you so much. Look at that. Already. She getting in there. And that's true. So if you're 50-50, if you're 50-50, who is going to be the head? And y'all saying I'm 50, I'm the head. You can't. A relationship should never be 50-50. Never. We got Miss Leslie in the building. What's going on?
Hey.
What's going on, my brother? And my brother in the background. That's what we're gonna call you, my brother in the background.
Sam.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sending out some of the links or whatever for the show. Right now, let me see. So Miss Leslie.
Yeah.
Okay, do you think a relationship should be 50-50?
No.
Marriage, or if you guys are just dating each other, do you think it should be 50-50?
No, I think it should be 80-20.
80-20. Okay.
Woman 80 and the man 20.
Say that again.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
No, I don't think it should be 50-50.
Okay.
I know.
Why don't you think it should be 50-50?
Well, because there are different roles that a man and a woman play in a relationship, so I don't see how it could be 50-50.
That's very true. Here's my thing. Your Royal Highness says the woman must submit to the man always. Hold on. Gotta find that button.
Amen.
Because that's the truth. If some people would have to say, okay, do you believe in the Bible, right? I'm gonna mute your mic just for a second, Miss Leslie. Okay. Just so, because it's making a hiss noise, but please hit it when you want to talk. That way the hiss noise will go away. I mean, when you want to talk, just hit unmute. So you can ask people, do you believe in the Bible, or do you believe in what the Bible says? Let's say in reference to the woman's role, right? Now, in the woman's role, the Bible it calls for the woman to be submissive. So is it all of a sudden, and if you don't like that, is it all of a sudden that now you don't believe in the Bible or what the Bible says a woman's role is? If they say that you have to be submissive, but you don't want to be submissive, you got to get it together. You know what I'm saying? Miss Leslie, do you have a problem with submissiveness?
To be totally honest, a little bit.
You say you do?
A little bit.
Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. What problem do you have with submissiveness?
I think there's a place for submissiveness, but sometimes a woman does have to step up to, do certain things that are not submissive.
You said a woman sometimes have to step up to things that. Say that again.
A woman, there's a time and a place for being submissive.
Okay. Okay. So you saying it should be sometimey?
Yes.
Sometimey. Now,
sometimes a woman has to step up and be more of an alpha.
Why though? Why would that happen?
Well, I'm just saying, in my experience, I've never had a man that was going to take care of me and take on the alpha role.
So when he's not like that, then you feel as though you have to step up and do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not knocking that, because there may be some situations where it is like that, but is it on purpose? Like, or is it just times where, I mean, if he's doing that on purpose and just not on his job, then I would say, he needs to work on it. But other than that, he shouldn't have you in that. But sometimes you are going to have to fill in a spot where he can't get you. But as long as it's not too masculine of a type of a situation.
Sam, why are you doing that?
So Pokey Sue said, "Are we talking the biblical sense of submissiveness, or what is your definition of submission, Crete?" Here's my thing. Being submissive is you being willing to be there for that man, to provide your woman role to that man. It could be anything. Like you're not going to sit there and argue, with the guy. That's being unsubmissive,
No, I wouldn't do that.
right? You're not going to sit there. Put it like this: you're going to provide that man peace. I could go, you know, one thing after another that a woman shouldn't put herself in a position of being, and that will make her submissive, right?
There's being submissive and there's also being respectful.
Right, exactly. And the man, you know what? When you do that, when you're being respectful to the man, guess what? He's going to be respectful to you.
Right.
Yeah. When you're not being respectful to him, now what? But you still want him to be respectful to you?
No, I would be respectful, but that's just me. There are some women that wouldn't be.
Okay. Pokey Sue said peace is not submission. It's not, but it's a great part of submission, because if you have a submissive woman, that creates a peaceful man.
What if you have a woman that is sometimes not submissive?
What if you have what?
A woman that's sometimes not submissive.
If she's sometimes not submissive, sometimes that's not a problem, but it can become a problem, because sometimes become often. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's just like how some small things become big things. You know what I'm saying? So we have to watch out for that. You know what I mean? If you sometime, that means you still working on it.
Okay.
And then once you get it, once you become that person, you're not perfect, but you're going to live that way. And when you start living that way, it's not a problem for you to live that way, because you live that way. That's your way of living.
Mm-hmm.
Some people live in a way of, one foot in, 1 foot out, right? Hold on 1 second. Let's get this here. What's going on, Shimmy? So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Sam has known me for probably like 8 or 9 years. He's one of my best friends. So he knows me. So I'm sure that's why he's in the background, like making the faces.
Right. It's good to have friends, but see, you know what? He's giving facial feedback. So when you say something and we're going off his face, and we say, yes, there's the truth right there. No. So while on that point right there, right now, let me see. So let's go here. Now, Shimmy, we talking about how do you feel about relationships being 50-50, Shimmy?
That's a rabbit hole that most people don't want to go down. Okay. I have no problem with it, but at the same time, a woman meets a man, and she don't want to stay in the confines that he's already put together, and she wants to increase the facility, and she wants to increase the finances. Then how can it be 50-50? You have to be honest with yourself. If you greedy, then how much effort are you willing to put into that greed? So I don't have a problem with 50-50. I don't have a problem with a man doing 100%.
Mm-hmm. You said you don't have a problem with what? What was the last one?
With the man doing 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with that either, because if you try to do 50-50, then you have no leader. You have two people possibly about to bump heads, right? So, but if you have someone that will be that's ready, you know, when women become married, right? When they become married, they have to go and marry into this man's law, right? So they have to also recognize that they have to be submissive. How many times you hear people talk about marriage but want to leave out submissiveness? They never want to talk about that. They just talk about marriage, right? So here's my thing. You have to be ready to conform to that man's his household, his ways, and everything, because he becomes your head. And once he becomes your head, there it is. You know, go ahead.
Most women don't want to be submissive anymore.
They don't.
Well, the problem is, yeah, that is the biggest problem, and they fighting against their nature. You're not both. You're not equal. Woman is not equal to man. I don't know who been selling that dream, who been telling that lie. Woman is not equal to man. Yeah, you might get the job just as quick as a man. Yeah, you might can do it just as quick as a man. But you're not going to get out of the most you can get out of a woman. You can probably get damn near double out of a certain type of man.
Yep.
So all this equality, yeah, the opportunity equality. When we say opportunity of equality, yes, that applies. But we're just talking about sheer value.
Right. And see what that is that that's women's women's liberation. It all starts there. Yes, and it absolutely messed up everything. And then you have all these generations of different women now, and it keeps getting stronger and stronger, and it's messed up. You know what I mean? Pokey Sue said should not be 50-50. If the woman if the woman is in her role or expected to be submissive, but can't be half and half. Yeah. You know, when you go in there and you're making that a part of your life, it becomes second nature a lot of times. And that makes for a great person. Trust me. It's nothing. Men don't want to deal with masculine women. Just don't. Miss Christina saying, I'm on my phone in the background. Okay, Miss Christina. Thank you for sharing that. And so,
Sam, did you have something?
Wait. I'm sorry, what did you say?
I think Sam has something to say.
Miss Christina has something to say?
Sam.
Oh, go ahead, Sam.
I just feel, man, like you got some women that just won't let a man be a man. They want to control everything. So
That's very true.
How can a man be a man? How can he be somewhat of a leader if the woman don't listen to him? Like,
you know what's funny though, Sam? And that's a good question. But that's a question. It's a good question. But if you're in a relationship like that, you shouldn't have to question it. That you don't want to deal with that kind of you don't want to deal with that kind of woman. That's making the relationship tough. If she wants to be a man, you know, like she's peace standing up and all that stuff, don't deal with her. Because that right there is it's gonna make the relationship horrible. Horrible. Y'all gonna be bumping heads and everything, and then next thing you know, she's gonna be trying to tell you what to do and this, that, and the third, and that's not what you want. You don't want that.
I know. I seen people go through it in a marriage, and I was like, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it makes you don't want to get married because what you see people go through in this.
So I ask this too. So do you believe in what they call it? What's that thing now?
Polyamor,
Joint
polyamorous, huh?
joint accounts, putting your money together.
No.
Because some people, well, they feel once they get married, it's not their money no more; it's their money.
No,
But
I highly suggest to do not use joint bank accounts. And if
but
you,
I know people that did that, and the lady ended up taking all the money out the account.
Amen.
And left him dry.
You know how rare it is to hear the man taking the money out of the account? There are guys out there that do it. I'm not saying that there's not.
Yeah.
Versus women taking all the money out of their accounts. So, no.
Hey, I'll tell a story. So, this guy, he did a girl like that. She was gone, and he took all the money out the account, and he took the furniture out the house. She didn't even know he moved.
He didn't know she didn't know he moved?
Nope. He moved all the stuff out the house and everything. And took I think it was 30 or 40,000 out of the account. He wiped it dry. Cleaned out.
That's why you can't be out here in these streets doing that. You gotta make sure you keep your household in check, and you know, and I'm not saying that in a bossy way, right? I'm not saying that in a bossy way at all. But a man is supposed to lead his household. I know a lot of women don't like to hear that.
No,
but you're gonna hear it, and if you don't want to hear it, that means you ain't ready for a relationship nor marriage.
I'll take.
You know what I'm saying?
If somebody wants to lead me, I'll take that.
What happened?
I already being the leader. I'm. Yeah.
You said you end up being the leader.
No, I said if somebody wants to lead me, I'll take that. I don't want to be the leader.
Oh, okay, yeah. See, I mean that's the way to go, because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of these women got it twisted. They let television tell them how to do marriage. Shout out to Goldie, aka Master Self-Love Inside. Make sure y'all go and subscribe to that channel there. Let me see. Pokey Sue said, so how is the world supposed to be completely submissive to a man? No, and give up everything that she has herself if he's not willing to marry. Okay, so first of all, there's a plank that you got to walk when you meet somebody, right? You're walking the plank, and you're taking that's a risk that women have to take. Sorry, women. That's what you have to take. You have to, if that's what you're trying to do, that's what you have to do. But one thing for sure is what you don't do is this. You don't say, well, I'm trying to do this because I'm trying to get married. No, be yourself. Don't put on an act, right? Be yourself and let that man buy into you, not the way you were acting while you was trying to get married. I mean, if I'm wrong, tell me. So, Goldie, let me ask you this, Miss Goldie, with you being on here. Do you think that it's bad for 50-50? 50-50, do you think that's a bad thing, right? As far as the man paying 50 and the woman paying 50. Let me know in the comment section. And also, Pokey Sue said, why don't men have to take risk? Men do take risk. Men take risk. It's all a risk. Trust me.
on both sides.
Yeah, it's a risk on both sides for sure.
Right.
Your Royal Highness said Ephesians 5, right? And thank you so much for putting up the scriptures so ones can go and read what it is. What is this thing doing? So okay. Hold on. I'm trying this here. Trying something new here, y'all. Hold on. All right, so let's get back to it. So hold on one second. I'm gonna mute you again, Miss Leslie, because it's and you could just hit it when you what's the name. So your Royal Highness said yes, it did. Women's liberation killed it, and it's messing it up on a daily. They still going in commercials and everything, doing all that stuff. So anyway, we're talking about men wanting 50-50. Men often desire a 50-50 split in a relationship because it promotes a sense of fairness and equality, where both partners contribute equally to the relationship, both financially and in terms of household chores, which aligns with modern values of gender parity, and shared responsibility. Essentially, they want to avoid feeling like they are carrying a disproportionate burden in the partnership. Now, they're talking about men acting like that. Look, in a relationship, I know for a fact that the man, whether you're married or in a relationship, supposed to lead. What's the point of having a man then? If he's not going to lead, or what's your benefit?
Can I say something?
Sure.
So you've got a man that's been working all day, 12 hours, whatever. And then you've got the woman, you've got kids, there's certain things you need to do, you need to know, like for the kids' day at school the next day. How's a man supposed to know all that when he's been out working all day? There are just certain things a woman should do, certain things a man should do, in my opinion.
I agree with that. Hold on one second. So let's go to your Royal Highness. Your Royal Highness be on fire. That's if right there. If men just give up because the word of God says it's better for a man to live on top of a roof than in a house with a contentious woman.
Amen.
Royal Highness be on it. Well, hold on one second, y'all. Let's show some love here. I got my cousin in the building. My little smart mouth cuddy. Your little smart mouth. Yeah. What's going on, Cuzzy?
Greetings and salutations. How are everyone doing today?
Doing fine, Cuzzy. It's good to see you. We're talking about, well, you see it right there. Who wants 50-50 in a relationship? Do you want 50-50 in a relationship, cuz?
Nope, that's why I'm in one by myself, 100%.
Smart mouth self.
Amen.
So let me ask you this. Why do you choose that?
It's not a choice, is where I'm at this portion in my life. Mm-hmm. I'm choosing peace over tomfoolery.
Okay. So you think that if you was with a guy right now, that's what it will be foolish?
Well, it's not foolish, but basically, I have been presented with the ability to be in relationships, but when you have the discussions, they're not where I want to be in a relationship. So we're not on equal yoke or equal terms. So therefore, I'm not going to keep taking on a relationship and getting the same results. And that's the problem. We keep going the same thing, just because you may have a type or you have certain things that people like and you keep going with the same person over and over. It might be different person with same type of style or whatever until you get what you want. Don't just get in a relationship just to be in one.
Gotcha. Okay. So, in other words, more likely, it just sounds like maybe you haven't met the right one yet, but you're not giving up.
I
But
might
you
have
also
met.
not looking.
Well, I'm not saying I'm not looking. I'm not supposed to look. The man is supposed to come to me and look for me. That's
Okay.
first of all. If y'all want,
I'm
also
okay.
Bible talk, y'all talking on here.
Right.
But I've met some decent guys, but again, they have a lot of situation going on. I'm not looking to repair people. I do that in my professional life. I'm not repairing folk. And I mean, you'll have nobody's gonna be perfect, but when people have a lot of tumultuous stuff going on, absolutely not. That becomes your problem. I don't want that problems. I got other stuff going on in my life.
Okay.
People sometimes want to bring all those things, and you can change a person, you can heal a person. I'm half 100. Well, a little over half. I did that. I did all that work of arts. I'm not doing that. No.
Okay. Now I'm going to read something here, and I want to see what you guys have to think about it. Right. Instructions for Christian households: submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husbands as you do to the Lord. For the husbands is the head of the wife, and Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior. Now, as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ loved the church and gave himself up for her, to make her holy, cleansing her by the washing with water through the word, and to present her to himself in radiant church, without stain or wrinkle or any other blemish, but holy and blameless. And in this same way, husbands ought to love their wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. After all, no one ever hated their own body, but they feed and care for their body, just as Christ does the church. For we members of his body, for this reason, a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh. This is profound. This is a profound mystery, but I am talking about Christ and the church. However, each one of you also must love his wife as he loves himself, and the wife must respect her husband. We went to church for a second, right? Now, any of you women have a problem with that?
I'm wondering why we got Bible study, because I ain't come on this time night for Bible study.
No, it's not Bible study. It's just a
What's going
rundown
on?
of the wife, the husband, submission, and all of that. Do you have a problem with that, cuz?
Well, first of all, most people when they out here looking at on sites and how they doing, they're not going to the Bible. That's not what you first go on. Most people when they trying to find a mate, everything is more on a social level, a sexual level. So it's not break out the Bible and read what it say from man and woman.
You said break out so that to read for the man and the woman.
How many people say, well, let sweet mama go on real quick. Well, hey, darling, the Bible said most people are not doing that. Most of us are looking at people out of lust. Let's be real. Y'all coming with the fake Bible stuff tonight. I ain't got time for y'all because, it's late night. Y'all done broke up to my nap time. So I got to come on here and tell the real because most of us are not saying, hey, darling, of course, the Bible said I'm looking for equally yoked and 100%, and I'm gonna follow you, and I'm supposed to be of your body. Is that what we doing? No, they tell me how pretty my eyes is and everything else. So most people are not using the Bible, coming out trying to hook up with nobody, and stop it if y'all saying y'all are.
Well, and you know what? That's exactly why a lot of our relationships don't work.
Okay.
because they don't want to read the manual, listen to what's in the manual that was given to us.
Everybody manual ain't the same type of man because everybody don't ride in the Yugo.
Right. So your Highness, that's right, Crete. Shouts out to Tasha Baker in the building, said hello,
I
Crete.
know I'm late for the party. I know I'm late for the party.
Yeah, late.
I'm late for the party. So, is that not Miss Leslie H?
Yeah.
Okay, but the top say Christina because I said, well, hold up.
Yeah, because I think they're in the same place together.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Oh my God! Today
she said that she's right there, something in the screen. So okay. So we have a lot of work to do, all of us.
What'd you say, Miss Leslie?
I've been helping Christina. She's going to be moving, and then also she went to the doctor to get an ultrasound for the baby.
Well, bless your heart, because I didn't know what was going in the background. Because also I see the man with a hat on, so I wasn't too sure what's going on in my background with my eyes. I don't have my glasses on. I'm like, hold up. And then hey, Darla with the hat on.
Hello.
What'd you say, Miss Leslie?
I said Christina's in the back.
Oh Lord, hey Miss Christina, Lord have mercy. Bless her heart.
Anyway, guys.
That's nice, Miss Leslie. Don't talk to me over me, Crete. See how you do? That's nice, Miss Leslie, that you helping out. That is nice, you helping out. The Lord will bless you. Since we're on the Bible thing, the Lord will bless you.
You think I was trying to cut you off, cuz?
Absolutely.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't even with name. Anyway,
there you go. I can't.
I'm just trying to be a good friend.
Oh, bless your heart. So everybody need a friend. In Jesus' name. Amen. Because I don't know what y'all talking about tonight. I'm going back to sleep.
So basically, also a brother-in-law said, "What's up, sweet mama G?
What's up, cousin?"
And then he said, "Has that brother been kidnapped?" They ain't kidnapped the brother. That's the brother in the background. That's his name tonight. So all right.
Is that the baby daddy? I'm being nosy. No, that's your baby daddy, Miss Leslie. That's somebody, baby daddy. I feel like being messy.
Well, let me ask this. Do y'all have a problem with it being that a 50-50 split reflects a woman's ability to contribute financially and take an active role in managing household responsibilities?
Can I say something to y'all? Maybe I've grown out this topic. With this not new man, with this person that came back in the office, everybody better put 100. I don't know if you're noticing property taxes have gone up in the state that me and Crete are from, 35%. The electric bills, I said, I know I ain't even home like that. Why my bill so high? When I got to them, I'm like, who at the house? Because I'm not.
For real.
Everything is jumping up astronomically. People are losing their jobs.
Yeah.
The government, they're getting rid of DEI programs. Federal workers. I had family members who are federals that had a job a year ago. They're not protected. You know, you go to the grocery store. We've had crazy weather in the South. Okay, to the point where there's no eggs and what is it? A carton of eggs? Like not a case. A case of eggs is $50. Like, wait a minute, how much? What kind of chicken eggs is these? I don't want no eggs. Bread is $5. You want me to lose weight and I got to eat the keto bread and it's $5? Well, I can't afford no meat to put on it. What you want me to do? Get the cheese and be constipated because I'm over 50. So what are we doing? It is expensive. And although the nosy, I have been working 3 jobs. That's why I have not been on here. I've been asleep when y'all come on at midnight. So it is what, because somebody went on vacation, didn't send me a ticket, nor paid my tuition. Somebody got an Oreos hat on, but we're not going to name nobody.
You really going to do that to me, cuz?
But I know in this economy, everybody's not going to make a certain amount. Everybody's talking about they want to make $100,000. Yeah. If you look at the new statistics, it says if you make $100,000 as a single person, you're considered poor and poverty. $100,000. when we come get close to 6 figures, we was like, we done made it. We rich. We George and Wheezy moving up to the east side. Now you consider it poverty. And if you have a significant other, because you can't say husband and wife nowadays, even though your president says it's only 2 sexes, but we ain't going there. 2 individuals, 2 kids, and a dog, you need almost $300,000 before you not consider it as poverty. 300, it was like $294,000. Who really make that, y'all?
That's hey, you gotta love America.
Exactly.
Gotta love America.
And that's like you talking about 50-50 now. It's like about survival. If you can find somebody that's halfway decent, ain't gonna smoke your money up, you better capture them. Because I don't think it's more gonna be 50-50 anymore. I think it's going more so we surviving. And hopefully we can survive together. But that 50-50 stuff, I'm old. I just want, enough to get my little wheelchair. Somebody push me on the toilet or whatever. But you can't even talk about 50-50 anymore because most women are making more money than men, depending on the industry that they're in. And sometimes you may have to not say, I want a 6-figure man. Okay, well, everybody don't need 6 figures to live on. That's your lifestyle and your standards that make you that. Now, if you're a single person, that's where you want to live. Get it how you get it. But in realistic, I may have to be a 6-figure person and may have a man that's a mechanic. Some of them may make money on the side, unrecorded money, but we can't tell the president that because they'll tax you. Mm-hmm. But, as long as you're comfortable with the situation and y'all talk it out and decide the beginning, it might be 50-50. She might make more, but it's a comfortable situation. He might be doing more stuff around the house. Nothing is too macho because if you're a single man, you still washing dishes and washing clothes and whatever. So combine together if that's what you want.
Yeah, can I just say, it would be nice if we could do things the traditional way or the way things used to be, but it's just not the way it can be anymore. Like Sweet Mama G is saying, you have to have 2 incomes to make it.
Or more.
Girl, you gotta have. Listen, I'm single. Didn't you see me pull my hair out? You need more than that. These bills, the gas went up again. I said now about 40 cents. So it depends. It's what you're comfortable with. I don't go by on the standards of any talk show, podcast. I go by my life and what I'm going to deal with in my life. I'm older. I'm not having no more kids. That life is shipped and sailed and went on about his business. My son is grown in his 30s. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a more companion type person at this point. I'm busy that my days I'm not home twiddling my thumbs and bored to death. That's not me. But people have to understand, what are you really looking for in a person? The financial stuff, okay, that's stuff y'all talk about. I've been with men that made way less than I did, but I like them for who they are. Now, if you're not self-sufficient or you don't have a self-esteem about yourself to do better, knowing that we have a household and we trying to do some things, then that's on that person. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But I'm going to decide if you're going to make me suffer because you not at your full potential, or we're going to work it out and be full potential together.
Well, cuz and Miss Nicole Harris, no, I think it's a mocha or something or whatever. That's what that is, not a frappe. Okay. Shout out to my baby sister. What's up, Ning? How you doing? Good to see you. Y'all enjoy y'all vacation. My thing is, because I mean the 50-50 thing. First of all, a lot of people have to possibly adjust the way they're living or get with someone who can be a great counterpart with them that can live like they do, right? So the other thing is that if the man, and I know you always talk about women making a lot more than men, that's by design. That's by design, and that's just the way they make things. But that's on an average now. Most women make more than men, but there are men out there that make money and they can hold their own and they don't have to live 50-50. Okay, so that is one thing for sure. Brother-in-law and them having smooches on in the comment section. Come on, hey boo.
And we talk about women make more money by design. No, if you do the historical value of women versus men income, I may be doing the same position, but he's going to get paid more, no matter what color he is. 2, women typically make more because we're the ones that typically are going to school more and doing more and having side hustles. I have.
You talking about what?
I got a couple little boos that's floating, but you want to do better and talk about all these things you want to do, but you won't do anything about it. Like I did something about it with I've been homeless 3 times. I've had to live in hotels. I had to borrow money, whatever. That's the past life. But I went to school. I stay up at nights when I'm not on podcasting because I don't get paid. I am either studying or I'm tired from working because I had to pull myself up and do more and pay more to be where I'm at. I'm tired of men complaining that where they not where they want to be. Well, you want to do that, but you didn't enroll in school. Did you go to the loan people and fill out the application? No. I gave you the information. I'm trying to be nice. Did you do your part? I don't want to hear a pity party every day and you're not doing it. I don't have time for a pity party. I just do it. And that's the difference between some of us and why some of us do make more money because we know it's hard to get help out here. We got to roll with the punches. It ain't about women and no. We're the ones that are disrespected the most in workplaces. And especially, you better not be an African-American woman with credentials. I get called out all the time, and I had to slap them with the paperwork. I work hard for what I do, and a lot of other people do. But it's not recognized. And we live in the South. Trust me, these people challenge my credentials all the time. All the time. And they will do it.
Because listen. I'm not buying it.
Well, you don't
by
buy
design. By design.
It's not by no sign. If you see women income, you go do the research on it. It's not by no design.
What are you
saying?
When
the last time you had a job? You have it. You've been a business owner, and that's wonderful. Most of women on here are working women who go out, get the hustle, and work. We work in industries. Trust me, we have to grind hard. We got to smile and be pretty, and they want you to be intelligent, and you got to smile and take the bull crap that they give you. Degrade you when they're talking to you, give you the side eye when you at work, when you're talking or presenting, because I could be hood Baltimore and I also present very well. Trust me. I still get the side eye.
Because here's my thing, and it's awesome what you're saying. It's a lot of truth to that, right? Hold up. We got Miss Mall said, preach, sweet Mama G. And then your Royal Highness said, a lot of women had bad past experiences from relationship and will shed negative on this. There are a lot of women need healing. Mm-hmm. Hold on.
Amen.
A lot of men need healing in 5 minutes.
What for 5 minutes?
I gave myself my own 5 minutes.
I see. You didn't beat me to it. God dang. All right. So a lot of women need healing out there because they had to hold it down by themselves.
By design.
And yes, it is. Do you all right? You said by design, right? Are you being sarcastic or are you serious? Because I can tell you it was by design. Go ahead.
So let's get some historical reference, personal. Okay. By design, we talk about taking the Mandingo man from plantation to plantation to make other slaves to get the plantation master more people and make them more money. We had by design where your grandmother and my grandmother had to wash people's clothes and wash people's kids by design because she came from the South with no education and all she did was had 12 kids, 7 lived to be full adults by design. Our grandmother was a baby breeder. Crete and I are biological cousins, my mother and his father. So by design, my grandmother was not a working woman. My mother is the baby and only surviving 1 out of 12. She worked for the government 40 plus years, the feds. By design, my grandmother told her, you get yourself a good government job so you don't have to wash nobody clothes or watch nobody kids like I had to when I came from the South. My mother retirement is more than my daddy's because by design, she worked 6 days a week to help take care. My dad was in the military and did not, had aspirations to do more, just bare minimum. And that's by design. So now who's taking care of who? He didn't step up. We had this conversation all the time. And I've been divorced. This year be 15 years, praise the Lord, saints. But like I told him, if you wait for me to get married and look for me that wedding, that ain't gonna happen probably in your lifetime. Do what you did, because I'm not gonna be put in that situation yet again. So by design, my father's mother, paternal grandmother, same thing. She was a church woman. She stayed home. She took care of Jewish people on the side as, you know, the little caretaker, whatever. My grandfather, who I thought was my grandfather, but wasn't, he married my grandmother. He was a pastor, so they were into the church. She took care of people, but she was not, but she catered to my grandfather by design. When she had my aunt and them, my dad and them, but I'm saying my aunt because she's the only one, she told her to go and work so you won't have to be under a man ruling you every day. And remember, my cousin always referred back to the 1950s and tradition. Well, if I'm going to go back to that, I want y'all men to go back to that tradition as well. Don't always talk about women in tradition. Go back to the 1950s when traditions.
Thank you, cuz. So
by design, don't lie. But by design, your mother stayed home. Your mama stayed home, right?
Y'all see how these women do? Talk over top of you.
Your mama was a stay-home mama by design and nurtured y'all. And your daddy went out and worked 2 jobs, correct?
Correct. Okay. And in military also.
Military. I got a picture of your daddy. You want it?
You could do
military outfit on.
Yeah,
somebody gave it to him on the thing. Yeah, I got a picture of your daddy with his uniform on.
Get that for me.
And hold your brother.
So here's my thing, and everybody, amen, Sweet Mama G. And
but it's true. I mean, we're not young. It's our grandmothers and your mama.
Yeah, it's true what you said. But see, here's the other thing. By design, Black men have been put in jail the most coming up. By design, they did that so they can chop the head off of families. By design, the woman had to step up and be the head of the houses. By design, that woman that was the head of the house back then now carried on that generational curse. But in reality, it wasn't a curse. It was by design that you're going to get out here and work for yourself. And by design, it made that look legit to y'all women. Not all women, but most women, by design. And that's why by the design today, we have women that think it's okay and think against what they were originally put here for. It don't look good to them because they want to go out and do just what they want to do without nobody saying nothing. You better not say nothing to me, sir. But mostly, a lot of times, it's a lot of Black women that think that way, unfortunately. Want me to tell you why? Because those are the families where the Black man was taken from the family. You don't hear that much saying about a white family, do you? You hear that about the Black family. And that's why mostly it's the Black women that have that thinking, that mentality of thinking. So the thing is that that's why a lot of times it's so hard. And when you see a Black family that's making it, definitely, a lot of people say, wow, it really looks good. But a white family, you always expected to make it. And they married. Most white women are married. Most Black women are not.
I agree. Sam wanted to say something.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, when you was talking about the prison and all that, yeah, they had that set up for the men to not be into the household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time. And they also have it set up just the way it is right now. And people can live their own lifestyles. I have nothing against people of LGBT and nothing like that. A lot of them are great people, just like everybody on earth. Nothing against them. But by design, a lot, especially Black men, ended up that way by design.
So I agree with Pokey said, but you say a lot of white women are not. They are just shacking up with men calling them their husbands.
No,
you have a lot of girls.
Most women that you meet today, and I know especially a lot of Black women don't like this, but honestly, it's more married white women than it is Black women all day long. and they believe in marriage more.
Yeah, because they could be in their feminine energy and sit home. We got to be 50-50 and roommates. They will sit home and do
it. You're right. You're right, cuz. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
But
because remember, we're from design. We come from the of design circle.
Design.
They're not of design. You're saying about white men.
But guess what? A lot of the white men treat them worse.
I don't have no sympathy for that.
So Pokey Sue said, you want women back from the 50s, be a man from the 50s, right? Here's my thing.
Bird.
Most times, a lot of the women are the ones that'll jump out of the 50s versus a man. A man are more toned down. Men are more toned down. It'd be a lot of the women that get out there want to twerk, butt crack, and all that. You don't be seeing a lot of men like that that's doing all that. So
you trying to make some of these men that we know in real life, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Smoke more weed and drink and not get full potential.
Yeah.
Let's not. Okay, women go out because they're using that as a mechanism to make themselves happy. The happy hours, the girl trip, whatever. Men, you saying you don't see that, but most time they low key in the house with self-pity all the time, drinking in the house by themselves or smoking weed. Yep. It's just not televised. Like men don't do a lot of the posting. It's the women gotta say, I'm here, I'm there, I'm at the corner store, I'm on a flight, I got my bonnet on.
Validation is real heavy, is powerful and valuable to a lot of women. Validation is powerful to them. Shouts out to my big sister in the building. What's up, Leslie? My big sister, I love her. I love my Amber and my big sister Leslie, brother-in-law. And Pokey Sue said Willie Lynch letters. I speak on it all the time. Go and check that book out. It's going to explain to you why a lot, unfortunately, of us people of color are the way we are. We've been trained to turn against each other for decades. And a lot of them still ain't learned. Y'all, when the last, you don't hear of a lot of white boys getting shot up on the corner all the time. You might hear them shooting up places with a lot of people, but I'm talking about like in the hood or whatever. You don't hear that. The hood, the plantation, you know, whatever you want to call it, same thing. And it's and unfortunately, that's why a lot of that is out there. And a lot of people think it's legit. Big Sis said, cuz continue to trip your cousin apart. Nope, she ain't ripping me apart. You know he's crazy. He's stuck in the past. Yep, I'm stuck in the past. And let me tell you something. If I can find me a little house on the prairie, little thing, she mine. I don't need the new age. I don't need it, especially if she a midget. Give me a little house on the prairie, little midget. I'll be straight with her little flowery dress. Pokey Sue said, not one white woman on this show is married. That statement. Okay. Sorry, y'all. But in all reality,
it ain't reality.
In all reality, I guarantee you.
I got a lot of white girls I work with is knocked up and not married. They doing the same thing you talking about black women do. Knocked up and not married. Trust me.
And I can agree with that. But no matter how you look at it, most of them are married. I guarantee one day I'm going to go out and do a thing and see who's married, see who's not. And I guarantee
Let's say legal married. We ain't talking about married to their cousins. I'm talking about married legit. I want to see the papers. And not common law married. Not that easy.
Oh, Yella say y'all won't do it even if y'all taken care of. Right?
Mm-hmm.
See? Bird, it's okay to come to the future. No. That's what's wrong now. A lot of dudes that come to the future and a lot of them now don't pee standing up. Dudes be peeing sitting down now because they came to the future. I'm old school. I'll pee standing up.
You got a lot of them still going to the east side, west side reunion in Baltimore. They ain't rolled up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about
that. Crazy.
And they old. They older than we are.
Yeah.
And they're still, and they're how I'm supposed to date somebody or be somebody They're still going to the east side, west side reunion at 55 and 60. Get out of here.
Pokey Sue said, I can vouch for white men. I can vouch for white men too. They suck. Now, you know, I mean, a lot of times I'm just saying, I'm not saying anybody or any so-called race is better than any other. I'm not saying that. But what really is going on is that. I mean, and this is nothing against especially black women, because when we came up in most families, again, the head of the family was taken away from the family, so they didn't see marriage. And a lot of times they don't see the significance of being married. And a lot of times you got a lot of young men who never seen a man or a husband or a father, and this is what we have today: pookies. So just like some of the young women, they never seen a woman. They never seen a wife. They never seen a mother. So they don't know how to be those things if they ain't see it.
And you have some of them that see it and still won't do it.
That's true. Those are followers. My big sis said, Bird, you have a lot of information on white stats. Where did you get them at? I got them from television. I got them from Wikipedia. I got them from YouTube. No, I got them from factual in my face. That's where I got them from. Sis, you play too much. Sis played way too much. So anyway, Mastering Self-Love said, you speak old school. Yes, and I'm going to stay speaking old school. My husband pays all the bills. I'm probably not the girl to ask about 50-50. I'm not that girl. Look at that. She found herself a real one. That man is old school, which is a beautiful thing. Most women wish they had an old school man. Most of these dudes now they want 50-50. Or they want you to just make more money than them so they can chill. Go ahead, Miss Leslie.
You want to say something? No, I was just going to say, I forgot what I was going to say.
Well, I was just gonna say, man, it depends, man. Like when y'all was just talking about income, if a man able to if he making good money where he can take care of everything, then yeah, maybe that's cool. But if he ain't bringing it, he ain't bringing it.
Right, and you do have guys out here that can do that, and you have guys who can't. But you cannot look down on them.
Thank you.
Work with them. Work with them. You know what I'm saying? Because that guy may be able to take care of you all the way one day, or it's a shortage of men out here. So take advantage of the man that you got. Not like literally take advantage of him, but enjoy the man that you have.
All right. So I'm gonna use this for a prime example. My little brother was married. So they was married for about 3 years before they got a divorce. And she paid all the bills. Like he literally had his whole check going into her account. And I don't believe in stuff like that. And so she got mad at him. She was like, pay half of your cell phone bill. Don't pay it all. But he was like, I got the money. Why just pay it off? So he paid it. So she was like, since you paid the phone bill and I told you to pay half, the rest of the money in the account is my money.
See? She over there roughhousing old homeboy. Now go back to work.
Man.
See, the problem is that these guys, first of all, he probably listen to R&B all day. He probably be at the light, down on bended knee, listen to all of that stuff, and it just soften him up, and he think he's supposed to go to work and give her the check. No, like, boy. Miss Marla said, here you go jumping on women. Crete, no, I'm not jumping on women. We having a conversation.
Can I say something? I took care of the bills in my relationship with my second husband. He wanted me to. So what?
Okay, he wanted you to. Was he giving you the money to pay it?
Yeah, and I gave him an allowance.
Huh? Hold up. He was giving you the money, and you was giving him an allowance.
Yeah, that's how my
I
little
will
brother was.
allow you, husband. I will allow you to spend this, but give me all your money.
No, I didn't. No, I had to take care of the bills. So
you worked and paid out your check. Are you saying that, Miss Leslie?
Yeah.
She said she was working as the nurse, right? You were a nurse, and she paid all the bills with her check, her salary, and then that's what she's saying.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Was he a good man in that aspect?
He went to work every day. Is that what you mean?
What'd you say, Miss Leslie?
He went to work every day.
You know what?
It was his money.
Exactly.
It was both of our money. So I took care of everything. And I gave him some money for the week.
You gave him an allowance.
Yeah,
okay.
That's what he wanted.
That's how my little brother was.
Because you see how your face was just grinning?
No, I'm just saying that's what she's saying. I'm trying to hear what because the guy with the hat on. What's your what's your name?
Sam.
The brother in the background.
All right, Sam. No. Oh, Sam. Yeah, I was trying to hear him, and then Miss Leslie talked so low, I can't hear.
Oh, sorry.
All I'm just saying is, look, when y'all get a man with some balls and some direction and some headship, trust me, y'all gonna appreciate him. Sometimes, y'all can say he's pig-headed like me, but so what? Y'all gonna appreciate, say this fool gonna handle that business though. I ain't gotta give him an allowance.
Hey, I mean,
it's not an allowance. He's making sure he budget wisely and not frivolous with his money, their money.
All right, then when she got mad, when he paid the phone bill, she took all the money that was in the account, and he was like, I need gas money to get to work. So my little brother had to come to me to borrow $20 just to get to work. She would not.
Can I say something, Sam? That was your brother dumbness for giving her all his money. I ain't lying. Yes. I ain't never giving nobody all my money. I don't care what it is.
But a lot of dudes out there think that's cool. They think that makes them a good man.
That's back in the day when they was on the farm and they had a little check gave to the wife and she paid all the bills and buy the baby shoes and all that. Nah, I ain't never, ever, ever giving nobody 100% of my money. Are you crazy?
Yeah, that's right.
You don't come out crazy. My mother ain't never had no bank account with my father. She said she ain't playing that. She said, oh no, because people leave you ass out.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what happened.
Yeah, not.
And I told him,
never had no bank account. My husband, because nope, ass out.
I said, you got the joint account. I said, dude, what if this marriage don't work, or she put you out the house, and you putting all your money in this joint account, you ain't got another account on the side. She ain't got to know. I said, she put you out today or tomorrow. What you gonna do? And she put him out. He had to come sleep on my couch.
That's why I say he's gonna come use you as the backup plan. You the backup plan. You part of the relationship. You should have told her give you some allowance to hold the money in advance of when he come over. Put you as a PayPal bill to Sam the man, and when the brother need it, you can come over there and get it. It's like having a prepaid account.
Well, guess what? We about to add some extra to this conversation.
And if you add an extra, you think I'm getting off for the night.
Some people just take advantage of that.
Of course they do. But if you allow it, you allow it. I'm about to get off. Y'all have a good night.
Stop, cuz. So listen, cuz. So hold on. Let me go to Goldie.
Goldie say, Lord.
Goldie said, if I have to pay 50-50, he'd be living in his own place and me in mine. Then he can pay my bills and I'll pay the other half. So in that, if that was the situation, there's no need to be together. Old Yella said they want empathy for their trauma, but lack the same empathy for others. Hold on. Hold on.
Amen.
That's very true. Very true, old yellow. And what's up, Darren?
Hey, how's it going? What's going on?
Not much. We doing 50-50. The 50-50 split we talking tonight. And we have Your Royal Highness said slavery was alive and moving in Jamaica. Yet after we got independence, the women in culture in Jamaica, Jamaican women know that the men are the head and they didn't have it no easier than African Americans. Now, it's funny that she says that because Willie Lynch actually went to the West Indies at a time and did the slavery thing. So I'm gonna mute this again, Miss Leslie, because of the noise. But when y'all about to say something, just take it off. So Willie Lynch went and did that over in it wasn't so much Jamaica, but it was like close West Indies, whatever. But y'all have to read that book, and then you're going to understand why a lot of things or a lot of ways that we live is broken. Yes, a man did that. My baby sis said it's a lot of white women that are stay-at-home wives, moms, and they are not happy sitting home with the kids. That's very true. Because as long as television is enticing, making everybody think that it's better outside, it's going to make you bored inside. You know what I'm saying? But that is true, baby sis. A lot of them are in the house boring. But then what happens is when they get let out, they be for the streets. They be the ones right there for the streets. The streets would turn them out as soon as when they get out there. Old Yeller said most of us didn't see a mother. We saw someone doing their best. Very true. That's very true. So my big sis Les laughing. I wonder what you laughing at, big sis. Miss Marla said, who fought? Wait a minute. Who fought is that? They didn't see to be woman or man or whatever. Cuz who fought is that? Who fought? Huh? Because
no,
who fought it? Who was fighting?
The same people who funk it. I don't know.
She said, "Who fought?" Okay, so Darren said, "Oh, what's up, people?" And then so Matt Goldie said, "You have to understand. My husband is 60 years old and was raised. See, old school. Miss Christina, I made 5. Oh, no. That jumped way up there. Hold on one second. Oh, we got F. Harris in the building. I'm missing all these people here. Okay. So Your Royal Highness also said, I'm talking both indentured servants from India and from Africa living in Jamaica. Still this day, culture, how you're raised. Oyella said women don't do 50-50 relationships, but then can't get a dude who can take care of them 100%. You know, that's true, but that is so hard. And that's what I was saying earlier. If you can find a guy that can do 100%, cuz, would you value him?
I'm always value my man regardless of the fact if it's 50, 80, 20.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's good. Girls, you be surprising me sometimes, because sometimes I be thinking you about to just go in or whatever, and you know, but you don't.
I don't feel like it tonight with you.
Big sis said, "Bird, my husband's that's going to kick your butt with the music, pays all the bills. But he lives in the future." Hey, my brother-in-law, who ain't going to do nothing to me on these turntables, but watch his butt get whipped on the turntables. He does a great job. I love my brother-in-laws, Melvin and Tony. Shouts out to y'all. Keep up good jobs. My sisters are happy. I love you guys.
So how do y'all feel about the statement when some women say, if I gotta be in a 50-50 relationship financially, we might as well say we roommates?
You said how? You asking me how would I feel
the
about
panel, whoever on the panel, how you feel when women say, if I gotta pay 50-50 in a relationship, I might as well be considered a roommate with the man?
Honestly, and I'm gonna answer that. I wouldn't have a problem with that because she's right.
Okay.
I was gonna. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Miss
I
Love.
was just gonna say before Sweet Mama just said that. What about love? Like, if you love someone, why are you rolling your eyes, Sweet Mama?
I'm just looking down at my phone, just looking.
Because Miss Leslie would be up there be paying 80%, and he'd be like, "I love you." Well, let me get finished paying this 80%.
Give me my allowance. Give me my allowance.
Right. Okay.
What's love got to do with it?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
I can Tina, Gina. I can Tina.
I know, right, Sam? Hold on. And Miss Marla said, I mean Darren. And Goldie said, I understand my husband by a Bible school teacher and a father that guided him on how to treat a lady and take care of his wife.
Well, he's 60, so he old. So yeah, that's about right. These new modern folk, no man, Miss Highness or Gold, whoever that is. Not these new modern folk. They living these men for the streets too. Trust me.
And Old Yeller said, if she's running the budget, then it makes sense.
What made you say? Excuse me, I mean to say that. What made you think that some of these men is for the streets though?
Oh, they are. I got a lot of, remember I do therapy and counseling and stuff. And I just be like, ain't you too old for that? Some of the shenanigans you think a man in his 20s or the mind mentality that a 20-year-old, 25-year-old still having about women and how you handle women. If you 55, 56, 57, you still talking like that, ain't you too old? You better get your life insurance together and get your will and your advance director together. Because I'm like, you talking about, I have cousins, remember my son in his 30s, and then, younger folk. And I'm just like, you sound just like my younger cousins who out here hanging, and you 56, 57 years old, trying to relive what you did 30 years ago, but your body can't handle all that. But you still looking for to be in the streets. Everybody's aspiring to be the silver fox model with the little fedoras and the gray beards because they feel like those men get women. First of all, most of the time you can't even handle these women out here nowadays. You trying to do stuff that your heart ain't gonna allow you to ignore some of your other body parts. And I'm just like, so what is your outcome for you wanting a relationship? You talk about you got these health problems. I was looking at this lady on I don't know, she did like a clip or a reel, whatever they call it. And she said most men 50 plus are looking for hospice wives. They know they got diabetes because most black men got diabetes at a certain level. They got cortisone issues. They got heart problems. They done drink all these sweet drinks and beers and going to the game. Now they look for hospice wives to take care of them. Sometimes that's why they get younger wives, or someone might be close to the age to take care of them.
Well, because, I mean, you sure are snapping on men these days. What about
I'm not snapping. I'm telling you what I've heard. I didn't snap on nobody. He asked a question. I'm telling him, when I'm doing the counseling side, this is the stuff that I'm hearing. He asked me, why do I say the older men are for the streets? I'm only explaining from what they're telling me. This ain't me saying, hey, I see. I'm telling you what the people are saying in counseling.
So you the men that you saying that for the street, most likely, most of them don't have their life together, right?
A lot of them have good jobs. They've been in the military. They have good pensions. And a lot of times could you see some, you know how you know some people from back in the day and Crete from, you see some people from back in the day from there who I'm like, ain't you about 62 still posting certain stuff? You like,
yeah,
sir, get your life. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You still at the old Dell's reading. You know what I'm talking about. It's like, ain't your knees hurting by now? It's a lot of stuff they're supposed to party and do. The white parties, to this party, to that party, hanging out half dead the next week. Oh, you remember DJ so-and-so or Mr. So-and-so? He dead. He was just at the party last weekend. He trying to do too much.
So how do these men dress? What they dress like? Because presentation is important.
Well, they try to wear the big, because they take the picture with their big old watch. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They profile their little beards with the big old watch in the picture. Most of them are styles, not the skinny jeans too much, but they still dress. Now, I don't want them to be looking like Deacon Sherman in them either with the balls hanging, wearing the tighty whities. But, some of them do dress, modern and can be stylish. Some of them still wear the Bill Cosby pudding sweaters, the Bill Cosby's way we talking about pudding pops. So it just depends on their age group and their style. Because most men are corny anyway. So
we talking about the men in their 50s though.
That's what I'm talking about. They wearing the Bill Cosby sweaters. I say that's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no young man your age. I'm talking about in my age group. Because I was dating a guy. I told him don't wear them gazelles and no Bill Cosby sweater out with me.
So none of these men don't wear any outfits like a blazer and some chino pants or something like that.
They wear blazers, they wear nice shoes because now they may have the money to buy that stuff. And they
don't cost a lot.
About the little purses and stuff. I don't do the men with the purses. I don't do that, the man bag, whatever you want to call it. I don't date no men like that. You come in here and both of us got on this crossbody bag and both of us ain't gonna make it in the car together. Because your bag is on the left and mine is on the right. We bumping heads. We not doing of the purse. Now, if you want me to put something in my purse, unless ain't no gun or no weapon, then that's fine.
Usually they have a weapon in there that's usually in poverty areas, like my.
Most of them got blood pressure and honey packs. Them men ain't got no daggone weapons. They got honey packs.
You just be running into some duds.
Huh?
That's what it is. You be running into some duds. I mean, I'm
not running no duds. I'm not saying these are men. I may know men for casual. I have. I'm on Sorrel, so I have frat brothers. You see people at the parties. They come in. I'm at little events. I'm at business. So you just be like, he got a purse. I was looking at that one on the coach site myself. So, you just be like looking and observing. Or they wear them, what's them shoes called with the toes real long? What they call, man? Y'all know what they call. Them dress shoes.
Yeah, the pointy shoes.
I cannot stand that. I'm waiting for them to click their heels like a genie. So it'd be too much. It just be a lot going on because a lot of time when men get a certain age, might be 50 plus, they may retire from the military, have their pensions, have other jobs, and they have a little money and they try to go out. And you just be like, Lord have mercy.
You talking about the Eldorados?
Is what they call?
I got some Eldorados that's like that. They kind of go out
like the genie shoes.
Yeah.
I was trying to like you, Sam, until you said that.
Usually women really like men that don't like them back. Usually, those are the type of like men that women usually chase. Women usually have a lot of options
because women a lot of times like the challenge. They like the challenge a lot of times.
And so do men. A lot of men like a women they can't get.
Learn how to. When I talk about women, you can't come back talk about
men. The top 20% of men,
What you say, Sam?
The top 20% of men, what they always say, the 36ers, they
listen. Right now, we ain't got these too many top percent of men. We down here under the line. We know the top is up there. Most of us is realistic. We ain't looking for them. That's got too much work, and I got to go to work and stuff. We under the line now. Most of them.
All right. So look, Miss Marlon.
Wait a minute, Mr. Sam saying something.
Go ahead.
They mess with the old man too, because they know they're getting that big Social Security check.
I don't want none of them. I don't like nothing old but stocks, bonds, and mutual funds.
Okay, cuz what about some wine? Look, Miss Marla said, I see people give out allowance and pass like it is whatever.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't. Just like fought. F. Harris said, I don't even tell my old lady my paydays.
You shouldn't. Nobody should know when you get paid, none of their business.
Amen. Don't tell her, F. Harris.
Because people be anticipating your money. I don't like that. I don't tell the bill collectors, so they're going to ain't telling nobody. Ain't none of your business. Don't worry about what's in my pocketbooks.
And my big sis that play too much said, Bird, I was laughing at you when I asked you about your stats on white women.
No, y'all crazy. Y'all is hilarious.
All right, big sis. Okay. Anyway, Ms. Marla said the key points in a 50-50 relationship are equality and contribution, fairness as a goal, and openly communication.
That sounds so intelligent. Thank you, Miss Marla, for explaining.
Your Royal Highness said my grandfather and father gave their checks to their wives. Bills got paid, groceries bought, and life wax
Was sweet Crete. You know what?
Oh no. Doesn't say wax.
I know, but you can improvise. Stop it.
Yeah, I know. God, hey, cuz you gonna call me out like that? No.
I sure am.
So yeah, life was sweet. They didn't have no problems. But you know what though, Your Royal Highness? Here's the thing about that. I am not knocking that, to be honest with you. It's giving the whole checks. It's one thing giving them the money for the groceries and stuff like that. That's fine. My father used to do that, right? But giving them the checks, he's a sucker MC.
Your daddy never gave your mom and her his whole checks or his 2 checks?
My father gave her the whole check, but she's the kind of woman that he could have did that with, but I'm just saying. Go ahead,
how you picking and choosing?
in the background.
You guys picking and choosing.
But I'm just saying, dude, your whole check, and you doing this every month?
Yeah, that's called slavery.
You get paid?
That's called
slavery. None of your money you work for?
No.
Yeah, that's slavery.
Well, when you become a man in the house, you are now the slave house of the slave. You the slave to the house because you paying them for all that in there.
I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. Old Yeller said they do tend to get women. Most women want older men anyway.
They can have them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna step aside and let them all have them. Both of us can't have bad knees. Somebody gonna have to help me up with the stick.
Why you don't want an older man, cuz?
I've dated older men. It's just not my preference.
Okay, we got Shimmy in the building. Hey, Shimmy, let me ask you a question.
Where's Shimmy at? Oh, he's so small. Hey, Shimmy, I'm like, where you at?
So, Shim Dog, would you? What's your max age of woman?
60.
60. Okay. What's your max or the minimum age of a woman?
36.
Okay. All right. How about you, Darren? Your max age of woman?
Well, if it's gonna be something casual, probably like 65, but like taking something real serious, I probably would go with somebody like mid-20s.
Yeah, that was a big gap. 65.
Hey, some women that I used to work at a casino at one point in time, and a lot of those cougar women in there be looking kind of nice though for their age. They look younger than that. I'd be really shocked. I'm like, damn, 65.
I see them all the time.
Be like 60. God damn. So it's a little different,
I see them all the time.
Compared to the ones that was 60 years old in the 80s and the 90s. It's a big. They look way more youthful. In a way, compared to now.
Let me ask you a question. In a wheelchair too. You good? Darren?
Yeah, you say what?
In a wheelchair, you good too?
No. They gotta be able. They gotta be able to walk.
Okay.
And, do normal stuff and have a car and drive.
Oh, okay. Oh, Yella said if a woman can get men to clean up their life mistake, then men can get a hospice wife. Oh, Yella also said, not gonna lie, feels a bit hatery. Also he gave those, I think they look like thinking emojis maybe. And then Your Highness said, good night, folks. It's all about culture and how you're raised. The African-American culture needs help bad. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Your Highness, for coming through. We got DJ Excel in the building. What's going on, Excel? Say what up, folks. Miss Marla said, can you put the link on the chat again? I can explain myself. Okay. Let's see. Let's give Miss Marla a chance to explain herself. Hold on. There you go, Miss Marla. There's the link. DJ Excel said 18 to 80. Dumb. I'm sorry, dumb, deaf, and crazy. That's what he said his max and minimum age is. All right. Now, we're gonna have Miss Marla come on and explain herself. But here's the other thing. Let's go to this. Key points. Women, why women want 50-50. Empowerment. A 50-50 split reflects a woman's ability to contribute, I'm sorry, financially and take an active role in managing household responsibilities. And respect. It shows that a partner values their time and effort equally, not assuming one person should handle more domestic work simply because they are female. Let me ask y'all this. Does it ever spark or hit y'all that, okay, I'm working a full job, plus I'm coming home and having to be a full woman? Most women ain't trying to do that. And that's part of the problem.
I don't see why.
Yeah, I don't see why either. If you want to be big enough to take on an outside job, you're gonna have to come in and still do your thing.
My thing is, how you gonna be greedy and lazy?
But you all are like really putting women down. I mean,
who putting women down?
Dumb, deaf, and crazy. 18
Who?
Dumb, deaf, and crazy. I mean,
it's a rap term, Miss.
Yeah, that's a
rap term.
hip hop thing right there.
Yeah,
hold on one second.
That's why we didn't break when you said it. We know it's a hip hop thing.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So and then
we ain't really say
Johanna said shoes called roach killers. They talking about those long shoes. All right, we got Miss Marla in the building. Miss Marla, you said you wanted to explain yourself. Go ahead. Miss Marla, you're gonna have to log out and log back in because we can't hear you. Meanwhile, oh shoot, my bad. Modern values. With changing social norms, many women believe that a partnership should be based on mutual respect and equal contributions, not traditional gender roles. However, it's more important to consider context matters. Depending on individual circumstances like income disparities or differing career stages, a strict 50-50 split might not always be the most equitable approach. Hold on one second. Miss Marla, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yes. Explain yourself, Miss Marla.
What's up, Marla?
Hi, Shimmy. How you doing?
Hey, Marla, are you pregnant too?
What the fuck is don't like with me? I mean, no. I said I was gonna be nice this year, but no, I'm not. Who said that?
I didn't, I didn't know if you were gonna get pregnant too to hijack the show like Christina.
No, I don't need that attention. Okay, some
Yeah,
people need more attention than other people, but we're not talking about her. Carry on. But I was explaining myself that I'm making fun of Leslie or whoever else in the world who give out passes or allowance, but I know some people like that. You know, even some celebrities does it all the time. For example, you know, Rashida and Kurt, she gave him a lot of passes, and look at how that situation turned out to be. You know, so yeah.
So you let me ask you this.
What?
Shimmy, if you working, right, Shimmy, and you working and all this, that, and the third, and you making the money, you come home and you give your wife all the money because you said that you don't have a problem with 50-50 or whatever. You give her all the money, but she's going to give you an allowance. How do you feel about that? Mr. Shim Dog.
You know what? You know what? I can't never say I wouldn't do that, but it'll take a hell of a woman. All these women around here talking about they special, that'll be a special woman for me to do that. She gotta be special. I'm talking about special as in shut up and perform and exclusive and all the rest of the words I can go with special. But yeah, she got to be really special for me to do that, because men, that's what we work hard for, to have a good lifestyle, to have someone to come home to and value us. I come home and giving her my check and she take me for granted. Nah, ain't no allowance. She ain't getting no allowance either. She getting the hell out of there.
Can I ask you a question, Shannon?
Sure.
Okay. What do you mean if a woman what she needs to be performed? What do you mean about that comment? I'm just wondering.
Perform. I don't ever want to be told no when it comes to the bedroom. I don't want to ever told to be no. I don't want to ever to be told no when it comes to cleaning up the bedroom and cleaning up and nitpicking about nothing.
Okay, well, if she tell you no for in the bedroom for a reason,
What's the reason you think, Miss Marla?
Exactly. Huh?
What's the reason?
What's the reason?
I mean, it could be a multiple reason. Maybe not being gross. I mean, this half woman's on the show, but she can tell you no, she on her period or something, or her late cycle, whatever you want to say, or she not up to it, or you doing something that you not supposed to be doing in these streets.
Okay, let me stop you there. Let me stop you there. None of those reasons are good enough.
So she on her period, or her lady cycle. That's not a good reason, and she don't feel like doing.
No,
she said, I had Kool-Aid
I'm not gonna go there.
All she got to do is go wash up and lay down, and I'll do the rest.
Oh man!
But if she on her, so you are doing it while she on her period?
I did it before, and I do it again.
Oh hell no!
It all depends how heavy it is. Hey, look, if it's so heavy, it look like a crime scene.
That damn desperate for no sex.
Yeah, it sounds desperate, right?
I wanted to do hood rat stuff for my feet.
First of all, I'll probably say no anyway. But that's still not a good enough reason, though. And people do it all the time.
F. Her said we run red lights.
I was just gonna say some women say that and they not on their period. They say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know, man, and it's crazy we talking about this because my thing is you have married couple, it start off good, but after the kids and all that, they don't even be intimate no more with each other. And it's like, dude, hold on, you bringing home the bread, you doing all this work, and she can't, you know what I'm saying? And that's why marriages don't last.
And that's very
problem
true.
with that.
That does
happen. Somebody starts cheating, and then they get mad. But it's like, well, I'm not getting it from you, so where I'm gonna get it from?
But I wanted to do hood rat.
Whenever people see each other, live with each other, it's all the time. I mean, it gets old. People got to be able to have a way to like miss each other, so it could be like new again. But if you like living in the same household and y'all see each other, y'all do it so much, it get old. It's just like you eating the same food over and over. It get old after a while.
Let me ask you a question, Darren. What would you do to light up the relationship again?
Light up the relationship again. Once the disrespect already happened, it ain't no saving it for real. Only part I would say is worth saving if you have children together, because you want to do the best interest for the children and bring families together. If you,
what would you do to light up the relationship again? Is what I'm asking. You just said it. You just said this, but I'm asking, what would you do to light back up the relationship?
I mean,
love.
No, you can't love.
What's love got to do?
No, love is not gonna work.
Shout out to Tiff Trey just pulling up in the building. Good to have you, Tiff Trey. So let me. All right, cuz
sometimes.
Go ahead, Darren.
Sometimes if there's issues and arguments and stuff, you get turned off. It's just not gonna be the same.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be a mutual respect and trust. Because once somebody betrays somebody, it ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Especially when you get older. Younger, you forgive somebody easily. When you get older, people be setting their ways like, no, I'm not gonna go through that. You should be glad that I'm giving you a chance now. Just about dealing with that person. But when they cross you over, that's it.
Okay, so Miss Christina says some people think a period only stops a sentence.
Girls, go sit down somewhere, please. Can we?
Hey,
No
cuz, I
mind.
think you
Shut up.
be
Shut
setting
up.
these podcasts up. I think you be doing it. You're. I'm talking to you, cuz.
Oh no, because I don't come on here. This your foolishness. This your show.
So listen to this. So now, however, it's important to consider, depending on individual circumstances like income. Hold up, I read that one. I'm sorry. What about communication in that 50-50 relationship? Open communication about needs and expectations is crucial to ensure fair, balanced partnership, regardless of the exact division of responsibilities. So let's say you have yourself this woman that makes over 6 figures, right? And you just at $40,000. Although $40,000 is not bad, those guys are out there and those women out there, but that's not bad. You know, money is money, right? You can flip 40,000 to 80,000 and 80,000 to 120, right? Now, but she's already making 6 figures. How do you work that out? Do you feel insecure about yourself as a man, or do you carry your stick? You know,
whenever a woman is making more money than a man, at some point she gonna start becoming masculine. Because someone like, why would this person? Then somebody else, they might know somebody that actually make more money, like maybe a friend or a family member is in a relationship with that person is making more. It's like the dynamics of the relationship, like how somebody treat you, you know, and receive you. Who will make the most money is the leader.
Okay. And well, put it like this. If it's not that at first, a lot of times it ends up that way. You see what I'm saying?
I mean,
and I agree with that.
How you heard of hypergamy?
Of course. Yeah. Hypergamy. Most women actually are hypergamist. They will do that. They will get with the man because of his status or money. They will do that. That's their way.
Not all women, great.
All right. Who you speaking for yourself, Miss?
It depends on a woman's lifestyle. You can see that all women depends on their lifestyle.
Okay, so look, Max. Okay, Nate from upstate said Max 66 and the less 38 is his age. He said 66 to 38.
I think my brother-in-law got with my sister because of her status.
You think your brother-in-law got with your sister-in-law? I mean, your sister because yeah. And that may be it. I mean, guys do that. They do that. So, I mean, men do it too. Like, you can't count the men out. You know, some men be out there to get the money, you know, because they want to get taken care of. And a lot of times it's usually younger men getting with an older woman because they want the mommy vibes. They want to be taken care of. You know what I'm saying? They want that.
My brother.
Well,
he's 20 years older than my sister.
About that, with the younger guys want older women. Usually, when in today's modern dating, if the guy is young and the girl is young, she already have way more options. He won't have his option to get better, and once he get experience over time until he get into his 30s. So it's hard for him today, especially this. We live in a modern day era with the internet. So women love to have TikTok and Instagram and even with the OnlyFans and stuff, and they had to pick up the litter. Whether they getting guys with quality or bum dudes don't matter. The young guy, he still got to figure it out. His different. So, and not only that, you know, with the cougar thing, with the young guys, so sometimes it's always something sexual though. Like some guys is just like, okay, well, I know she gonna have a high sex drive, or I know I can't get the older woman pregnant and stuff like that. So they also hear about this sugar mama thing too, because you know some guys that's young, they also look, you know.
Now let
handsome.
me ask you this, Darren. With your experience, let's say when a younger guy does that, does he look for to be taken care of for the most part that you hear of? Because that's why he got with an older woman.
It's two types of younger guys. You do have some younger guys that's in college that actually works. He probably have multiple. He just casually dating just older women, and you might got somebody who's like not doing nothing with his life, and who's always in prison or jail, in and out of jail. He's you know somewhere somewhere to live, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
He needs somebody to help take care of him and all that stuff. Because usually most of the, if not, it feel like it's all, but it's most of the women that's younger that have children and stuff, so they got to worry about their children first. But sometimes you do see like younger women be moving in the guy into their houses too.
Okay.
But then, yeah.
Excel said half my age plus 7 is my lowest. So 55 max, 55-year-old woman max, you know. So now Miss Christina said it sounds like a frog in the background. Oh, she's talking about Darren's what's the name? Okay. So now, okay, so cuz
Nope.
do you ever if like young guys, whatever, can you spot, like, if that ever happened to you, can you spot it?
Spot what?
Like the intentions of a younger man if he's approaching you without the right intentions. That's just like, because it happens, y'all see it happens to men all the time. Sometimes a younger woman may come and the first thing that women say is, oh, he after her for her money.
You can't tell most of the time intentions of most of these boogers, whether they're young or old. You still got people playing the game and trying to play people. Age is not a factor. It's people being slicky, as we say, slicky woo woos. You know, it's not an age factor. You got some men still 50 plus still trying to play them games and their fake love and gaslighting and whatever else you want to call it. So it's not just younger men. It's
But what I
people in
was
general.
asking, I wasn't saying it was just younger men. What I was asking was, if it was a younger man approaching you and he didn't have good intentions, can you spot it?
Not necessarily, because some people are genuine, got their stuff together. But what are my intentions with a younger man?
Okay, what would be your younger intent? I mean,
sexual.
But you
When
do
it come
know,
put my TV together, I need you to do this.
okay, but a lot of times now, the sexual part for a young man is not like it used to be.
I don't know what young men y'all picking, but the ones I pick is.
Okay, well maybe it's okay, because you have been telling us about your experiences with a lot of some of these guys.
But I'm saying I got some long-term individuals. You got to be vetted. I don't fool with these new modern folk. If I say younger man, they might have been around 15, 16 years. They career family members now at this point. They career husbands.
Now, Nate from Upstate said, as long as she can hold her own, that's all I would want. She has to be an asset, not a liability.
I was gonna say something small. It's not a dig at Nate from Upstate. Most of the men that I help with their disability benefits are men, meaning like clients and people that I work with that get disability is men that's crying about they don't have no money, but they have other options, but they choosing not to go out here and get it. They want the easy way out, which is getting disability as a long-term process. But most of the time, I have more males out here that don't want to work to get disability than I do females. Period.
5 minutes, cuz. Oh,
Sam,
Yellow.
you got something to say, darlings?
Yeah, I want to say something.
Go ahead.
All right, so one of my little cousins, all right, he was 33 years old. So he would run into ladies that made twice or three times more than what he made. And he was my barber. And I didn't even know this. I didn't know barbers can make 6 figures. he was making 6 figures. And he would tell me, he say, cuz I'm running into these ladies. They make twice as much or 3 times more than what I make. But the problem is they can't never keep no money. And then he like, dude, they want to spend up their money, then they want to come and help me spend up mine. He like, nah, this ain't what this, no. And every time he would go out, he was paying. He was like, hey, they can't pay one time. I gotta pay every time we go out. Do y'all? I mean, I don't know, man. I just feel like there's just taking advantage of the people that do. Because you got some guys that do it to women too. If they know a woman that's making money, they'll take advantage of her. But it's like, I don't know, man.
It's all a game. It doesn't matter the age; it's the person. They could be young running game, old running game, men, women. It's all a game.
So I feel like too, both need to be making somewhat decent money, and it should y'all should want to work together so y'all can go up higher. But if one down here, one it's gonna be unbalanced.
That's 50-50.
Well, let me ask you this. You said y'all should work together, right? So you saying that 50-50 is great then, huh?
I feel like it should be.
Okay. Well, you know what? Sam, our brother in the background. Did you just hear your voice when you just said that? I think it should be.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna be in the end because she's gonna make you so feminine because of now it was 50-50, now it's 70-30, and you to 30.
And she's getting an allowance.
So, but I'm just saying, my point is, you have to lead. It cannot be 50. First of all, she will appreciate you more in the end because you took the lead. At first, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear 50-50 and you are over them. Right?
Most people don't even have conversations about 50-50, no financial month. Y'all done sweated and humped over each other until down the road, until something happened, like somebody get knocked up and they need to figure out, do you got the money for the AB, or we really having the baby, or, we need to shack up together because now taking you out is too expensive, so now we need to have one household, one rent. Yeah, but you know what, darling? Are we going to go 50-50? No. First, your intentions, you done pumped and sweated on each other. So now you there over there every day. And now we want to talk about 50-50 and what you're going to do. Please. These are not conversations. Do you think about 50-50? So I make 3 times as much as you. What do you think? Am I going to pay all the time? That's not conversations people have. People are so caught up in the awe of that person so much in the beginning. All that other stuff y'all talk is way down the road. And by the time
here's my thing, because
you half like them and you half don't like them.
A real man, and people can say, well, what's a real man? But a real man is not going to have that conversation. He's going to do nothing but lead.
Okay.
And that woman, if she is making the money over him, she's going to support him. She's going to invest in him. And it's not about 50-50, whatever. It's not about that. It's about them living. She's going to invest into him because apparently if she's making this money, she has some smarts about it. So she's smart enough to say, hey, I have a machine here. And I'm talking about, don't look at him as a machine, but he's going to work and he's going to handle his business. And I believe in him and I'm going to support him. When you start having to look at a situation, 60-40 and all that, there's a problem. Yella said 2 years younger or 2 years older. That's what his numbers is on there. And said, Miss Marla said he probably is. That's right. Sweet Mama G. Yella, we are clients. The standard. Miss Marla said they don't show right away, but it will eventually show in time, will reveal itself. She's talking about, I'm assuming, when the young man comes after you and whether if he's real about a situation or not. Then, but what I will say is that if y'all do have a younger man, please make sure y'all don't wear those big old women drawers because that's going to turn them off.
Just don't wear none at all.
Nate from upstate said, "No drama, don't start nothing, shimmy." And then he hit that soprano, and then I meant why. So I'm just saying, if y'all do encounter a young man, make sure y'all learn how to entice this man, keep him coming or whatever, and just make sure he's genuine. Because let's say it can go viral on TikTok. Oh, this older woman, I had this older woman, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? A lot of these people are going to get what do you call it? Let's just say inspired to now want a older woman.
Oh, but they said the older women, they got the most money from the men by just wearing a muumuu. Our grandmothers wore muumuus. Y'all out here buying this sneaky dinky stuff in the edible drawers, and they ain't got nothing going on. But them old days had muumuu, had them men bringing them whole checks to them.
Hold up. You said that the women got the dudes bringing their whole check.
Yeah, back in the day.
That's true.
Grandmas wore muumuus.
Uh-huh.
I said, y'all out here purchasing these edible drawers and nobody ain't giving you nothing. They getting your money. So what they said, the muumuus up under it had the most kids and got the money. Y'all out here trying to be sexy with all these wigs and they ain't coming home with nothing.
That's true. That's true. Because they're
you a muumuu from Walmart.
Yep. And XL said grannies, panties, and muumuus are in.
Not for me, freak. See, that's an old freak.
Yeah, that's not for me. House dress and all of them.
That's it.
Miss Marla said the age preference I should date has changed. Either my age to 40.
And Miss Chris said wearing some nice panties. Yeah, Miss Chris, that's why you knocked up wearing nice panties. Muumuu women get the money.
You talking about that Miss Christina? That's what happened.
You said wearing nice panties. That's why she got that baby. See, the muumuu women, they got the monies.
Old boy was like, you know what? I feel a tingling on the side.
Now we go from 50-50 to sex education. Come on now. It's all the same thing, Nate. All wrapped up in together.
Old Yellow said first it was we ain't the women from the 50s. Then say go buy muumuu like granny. but here's the thing though.
I wear muumuu shoot.
Here's my thing though. Okay, what do you think turned these guys on today?
Shit, it could be a toenail, a hole in the wall.
You know what?
They watching sheeps with booties flat on the Insta reels that look like women booties. Look, anything, a hole in the damn wall.
Because what's that on Instagram? It's called the stuff that them girls be doing, basically selling sex. It's OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
You got people going to OnlyFans to look at.
So you got to pay a membership. Typically, they say was $50, whatever the girl was saying, and then you pay a fee. So you out here buying a screen hoe instead of going out in the streets and buying a woman. You paying $50 monthly membership. And I know a lot of y'all freaks, because I said something in the counseling. Y'all remember the girl back in the 90s. Oh, no, she might have been in the early 2000s. Mercedes BBW, $49.99 membership. Y'all like big girls. That woman made more money than the man in the moon. That was in the early, I think, 2000s.
I ain't never heard of it, so don't even try.
I'm just saying men, because I remember that. They was like, what?
Don't try to put me in the game on that.
You buying Instagram Punani for $50 memberships and how much they ever charge out here. So you the sucker wasting your hard-earned hourly rate on somebody you ain't gonna never get to touch. That's real bright. Go, but you don't want to get that lady $50 to go get her a muumuu, 10 muumuus from the Walmart.
What, like Miss Cleo?
Whatever. Wrap it up.
So Miss Christina said, when is the wedding? I'm not sure who she's talking to. And DJ XL said, I used to DJ BBW Cam House. See? Okay. You got to get money however you got to get it. You know what I'm saying? Right. So,
but then you got people that don't invest in other people.
So how are people supposed to invest in other people? I want to hear.
I can barely hear.
Oh, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So what kind of investment you talking about? How are people supposed to invest?
I said something about investing in men earlier, but
you said you invest in men.
yeah, when Crete was talking earlier.
So, Crete, explain to the audience and the man in the back saying, how should a woman invest in a man, or what does that look like, investing in a man?
Well, at that time, I was talking about financially, if she makes more than him. But you invest in a man by supporting him, right? You invest in a man by mentally and physically taking care of him, showing him that you love him, that you believe in him. When you stroke a man ego, that's investing in him, encouraging him to be the best person that he is. That's investing in the man. You know what I mean? And a man will keep kicking and kicking and kicking. If you do that, just learn how to treat the man. Now, cuz, what was you about to say?
Oh, because you said something about my money. You invest in the money. I heard that part. I had to raise the church finger real quick. Because you sound like Pastor asked me for money on the online. It wasn't enough, but he ain't getting off. Because I'm like, you said something about my money. Hold up. Don't say that is the first line. You done took me out the conversation.
I think you also said the word love.
Miss Leslie, we're going to ban that word from you. Football kick that thing like the Super Bowl.
Why can't she say love, cuz?
Because every couple minutes, she said, I'm gonna call you Miss Love. Kick that word out that way.
Shout out to
as soon
Yella.
as somebody get mad with you, they went from love to cussing you to scum of the earth. It can change in 1 second.
Oh, cuz don't. She just saying love. Love is a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
shout out to Yella in the building. What you want to add to the show, Yella?
What's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's going on?
All right. Nothing much, man. Got tired of playing around over there in the Twitch chat, so I figure I'd come on up.
We appreciate that, definitely. Now, do you support the 50-50 movement in relationships?
I mean, I'm with it. I just think both sides wouldn't be able to pull it off.
Why don't you think they'll be able to pull it off?
I mean, well, I think both sides don't really understand what 50-50 could be or how it should be, or where it would even come from. Like, the problem is that most people want the advantage in the relationship instead of just being in the relationship.
And that's where,
you know what I'm saying? They want to have the upper hand.
Yes, you're hitting what I'm saying, what I was saying, and I'm glad you brought that up, because a lot of times, right, in all reality, in a 50-50 relationship, what happens is it can't be 50-50 unless you just want to be friends. And even at friends, a lot of times it don't work. The reason why I'm saying is because who's going to lead? That's like a tug of war.
I tell you what. What matters? The 50-50 concept or how well y'all get along? Which one more important? The 50-50 concept or how well y'all get along?
Well, in order for a 50-50 concept to work, you have to get along. But we talking about how, who is going to be, who's okay.
So
who?
So let's say
it's your turn.
Let's say, baby, I love you. You love me. Yeah, you love me. I love you, baby. I can't do this anymore because I'm making you go. I feel bad because I'm making you go 50-50. So I can't do this. I'm less than the man making you go 50-50. So I'm going to have to call this stuff off. We're going to have to break up because I'm making you go 50-50. So I'm going to just go on and go back to the streets and get somebody else who I can take care of solely by myself. I'm sorry, baby. I can't make you go 50-50 no more. That's what I'm going to tell them.
So what you saying? Go ahead, Miss Leslie. Go ahead.
It's not always 50-50. There's one person might be having to do more than the other, and then vice versa. When you're in a relationship, sometimes it can't always be 50-50. Maybe someone is ill, and then the other person has to pick up the slack, or something is happening. So,
cuz you agree with Miss Leslie?
Yeah, sometimes you will have to pick up the slack.
Okay.
Everybody's not going to be 100% all the time in their life, be it financially, mentally, emotionally. People go through, nobody's happy 100% of the time. We go through things, things happen in your family. It's not hunky dory all the time. So there may be a time a person may fall back on some things and they need more support emotionally, let's say, than other times. So don't always say, oh, hey, I gave you 49%. I'm about to be 51. You can't look at life like that. You cannot look at life like that. Not even in platonic relationship, friendship relationship, family members.
Let me ask you this, cuz.
Yes,
Let me
sir.
ask you this. So, from what I was saying, do I sound wrong or do I sound? I mean, does it sound crazy?
So you sound like Crete, and we're not going to do that's another whole 25 new podcasts we can talk about Crete and Cretology.
Right.
So your
He's
idea of
talking
what
about the 60s. He's talking about back in the 60s.
50s, no, shimmy the 50s. He back
Okay, the 50s, Crete. Okay, yeah. Back in 1950.
That's your perspective, and my perspective may be different. We'll never agree. We can disagree that we ain't gonna never agree. That's the only thing. Crete is a special person. I had my views. Miss Leslie got the love. We gonna football kick that one. Everybody got everything they like about them. I feel that is whatever you can tolerate, and when you can't, roll it out. I don't worry about no more 50-50, 100%. You're supposed to give your 100% if it's your job, if it's your business, if it's your relationship. But everybody can give 100% all the time. And
I'm gonna say this.
but I talked about the 8 dimensions of wellness. Go look at the 8 dimensions of wellness.
But listen to this, cuz
nobody's 100%.
I actually had agreed. I don't know if you remember this. I agreed with Miss Leslie to a point when I was saying that yes, from a woman's perspective, sometimes she's going to have to do more than 50%, right? Because nobody's perfect, right? However, what we have to understand when you so-called do fit, that don't work with me, right? It doesn't, and it's not about control or power, nothing like that. It's about reality.
Not the season, but go ahead.
It's about reality. Like in reality, what woman really wants a guy that she gonna have to hold on. Here's the problem with a lot of women. And even a lot of men these days too. Here's the problem. Nobody wants to recognize who needs to lead the relationship. Even if you bring a damn dog in your house, at some point, he's going to understand who the head is in the household. Have y'all ever saw where you had a puppy? You had a dog in your house. It's your dog. But bring a man in your house, and then you're going to start wondering like, damn, he showing him more love than me now because he understands who the damn head of the house is or who's the masculine man in the house. Even the damn dog can tell you. But
everybody ain't giving off masculine. Everybody ain't giving off all that masculine. Everybody ain't giving off masculine.
But that means that if you're looking for a masculine man, he ain't the one. Get a damn dog and let the dog judge for you because he will. He will. The dog is going to show you that this is a man right here.
A lot of women get dogs because that's the one thing they can control. Is somebody who can't speak, can't respond, can't fight back, can't feed themselves. Totally 100% dependent on them.
Yep, and a lot of them die lonely with the dogs. So let me ask you,
just be licking their dead feet while they in the apartment. Just be licking it. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this, Yella. So what I just said about, you know how sometimes when the dog start to see who the leader is, have you seen that before?
No, because I don't deal with women with dogs. I hate dogs. Actually.
Oh, okay. Well, it's funny. I'm telling you, it is a real thing. The dog will start to show the see. Look at Shimmy dog.
Yo, he got 2 dogs. I guess the dogs be licking his damn feet when he die in his apartment.
But the thing is, the dogs will even notice the energy of a man.
Yeah, you're right,
dog would notice that. So that's all I'm just saying. Like,
because I've noticed that in passing, right? Like I'd be walking in, like a woman would be walking her dog, and the dog would start barking, and I just make a movement back at the dog, and the dog would chill out.
Yeah. Because
so no matter how much you like a woman, Yellow, you're not gonna date if she got a dog.
Nope.
What about a cat?
Nope. Hell no.
A
Not even
fish?
a cat. A fish.
Hey,
Cool.
Yellow, let me tell you how I see a woman that has a dog. I see a woman that if I meet a woman and she's got a dog, I see the nurturing side of her. I see the unselfish side of her. I see the empathy. People with pets, we share a sentiment of humanity and humility. So when I do meet a woman and she does have a dog, I know that that's a step above the level that of women that don't care about animals, that don't like animals, that are too selfish and too stingy to have pets. Because if you got a dog, there's some time that's given and that's required to take care of that dog, and nurturing and love and unselfishness that's involved. So that shows me right away some character that I would be looking for right away.
You
I
not
mean, if
wrong
you don't
in
like
that.
dogs, you don't like dogs. But if she got a pet or a bird or a cat, any pet that you got to take care of shows me that she's responsible and things of that nature.
I mean,
Messing with their dogs and stuff.
she responsible for her animal. That don't mean she gonna treat you the same way. Cause that same love that she pouring into her animal, she ain't got for no man, or she'd have a man instead of a dog.
Well, she's only gonna treat you the way you allow her to treat you.
No. I'm talking about how she treats people. Period.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though, normally, typically, when a pet is extra. So you got a lot of selfish women they won't have a child because their child is their cell phone. So if someone goes beyond the child and the cell phone and have a pet, that's extra. That's extra time that's required. Love, nurturing, responsibility, commitment. So I'm just using the dog as an example of the commitment. Now, you as a man, you walk through that door, you know that you come first. Then it's
Nah,
automatic.
nah, because that dog gonna come because everybody who existed before me gonna come first before me. That dog, her dad, her pastor, her brother, the lawn man, the mailman, all them dudes that's been had equity before me gonna have all that equity built up. So now I'm not just coming in number one. That's why if she got a dog, especially a male dog, I'm good.
So, cuz, how do you feel about that, cuzzy?
I don't have a dog.
Okay, all right.
I'm selfish.
My thing is that like I said, I like dogs. I can't stand cats, but I like dogs. But I'm telling you, a dog can can put it like this: the dog can find out who's the masculine one in the house, right? And so that 50-50 stuff I'm trying to tell y'all, it's great for some people, but in all reality, it's not. It's not supposed to be that way. It's naturally not supposed to be 50-50. This modern day stuff right here, this is the stuff that makes 50-50 looks legit, and it's not legit. I'm telling you, it's like when you want this woman to cooperate with you, she gonna and if it's something that she don't want to cooperate about, she gonna be like, oh, for why? I'm doing just as much as you are.
You know why 50-50 is such a black eye?
Why is that?
Because it's number one, because there's more women than men, and there are more women making better money than men. So that's why going to the other end of the spectrum. That's why 50-50 has a black eye on it. Because number one, there's more women than men. Then there are more women making more money than men. So when you take the
does it make that legit?
Be contributing more then?
Huh?
So that means they should be contributing more then, right? What you looking at all blood for?
She should be contributing more if she wants to have more.
Well, why does she get a chance to call it and not and who? So you just made her the leader. You just made her the head.
No. If she wants to have more, then that's on her. I'm doing what I can do.
You're right. And guess what? She gonna say, "This is all you can do."
Yes, ma'am.
And then,
not all women are like that.
Hey, look, Crete. Have you ever heard this term? Have you see Crete? You're getting lost. You're getting lost in the sauce.
Okay.
Remember this, Crete. Always, something is better than nothing. There are some women out there that rather have something than nothing, and a lot of them got nothing.
Okay, so you're willing to settle to be a mediocre boyfriend then?
Damn.
No. I'm still premium. I'm still premium, and I'm a top shelf. I'm at the top shelf.
Yeah,
I'm still premium.
But what I'm saying is, you just like she might say you're mediocre, so you can't.
She can say whatever she wants to say. Guess what? When she get off the top shelf with me, it may take her another 5 years to find another good liquor like me on the top shelf.
Hey, hold on, man.
And she know it. Sweet mama know what I'm talking about. It may take her another 7 years. It may take her another 7 years.
Ooh.
She's not gonna settle.
It may take her another 7 years to find a good guy that's doing the best he can do. Keep playing with it, ladies. Women out here thinking, okay, he don't make enough. Okay, ma'am. Five years went by. Okay, ma'am. 10 years went by. You want somebody to make double what you make and pay everything? Keep waiting, ma'am. I promise you. You're gonna have 3 or 4 dogs in your lifetime then.
Okay.
I could say this though, but if she looking at him like a mediocre man or a mediocre boyfriend because she make more than he do, that says more about her than his production in life. That say more about her character than his production in life.
Let me ask you this, Yella. Do you think that that's the type of woman to keep striving to keep?
I mean, not really, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But no, it's kind of why they had to struggle. Because women who are successful and have that level of success often struggle because they make too much for the normal dude, which is actually probably the dude in their range. And they really don't want the dude that make more than them because he gonna have a sense of like control. He's gonna be more like the traditional man, the dude y'all hearing about. And they not gonna like that either because they've established lives for themselves where they've been in control. So it's going to be a conflict of interest. You've been in control all this time. You've been making this money. You want a man that's going to cater to you, which is the younger dude. I mean, which is the dude who make less money. He probably going to have the time to do all the things you want him to do, but he ain't going to make enough. And you going to look at him like less than a man. But when you get with that dude who make enough and he treats you like he make more money than you do, then it's gonna be, well, men be financially abusive and they just treat women like we just there for their money and blah, blah. So, you know what I'm saying? You stuck between the Pookie and a Ray, basically.
Money is not everything.
And that's real. Oh, go ahead. No, money isn't everything. What's everything, Miss Leslie? Go ahead and tell us. It starts with an L. Love.
Love conquers all.
I'm with it.
Love conquers all.
Yes,
I'm a lover boy too, though. Like that's how I feel, right? Because a lot of times
Y'all
that's
stop.
what keep people thugging it out, though. Like them folks be in love. When you see people in them situations where she might make more, he make less, or he lost his job and she held it down for him. She ain't doing that shit because she feel that obligation. She feel that same way that most women feel. I want to be took care of. I want to have my bills paid. I want to be in my soft life, but she love that man. And she ain't finna sit there and leave him to struggle because that ain't what she was there for. She was there to be with him.
Exactly.
From my failed relationships, what's important in a relationship. There are, several things that are important, like communication, intimacy, loyalty, trust,
respect.
God, respect, having God in your life. All those things make a successful relationship.
So Ms. Leslie, what you're saying is the best things in life are free.
No.
That's not what you're saying?
They have to be worked for. You have to work on it every day.
No. I'm saying the best things in life don't come with a price.
No, they're not monetary.
Yeah.
The best things in life are free.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that.
Well, is love free?
No, not necessarily.
Huh?
Ooh-wee.
Not necessarily.
Don't let the young boys hear that. You about to go viral, Miss Leslie.
All right, Miss Leslie, I hear you. She say no, it ain't free, but it don't cost nothing. Like that's the idea. It ain't free. You got to work, right? It don't cost no money, right?
Right, and that's what Shimmy was coming out at. You know, you don't have to pay for love. You know what I'm saying? Love
pay
comes
for some company.
Like when I talk
I'm not buying your respect. I'm not buying your respect.
Yeah.
Look, listen. You can deal with Shimmy, or you can wait another 7 to 8 years to meet another Shimmy.
Oh Lord, here we go.
Yeah, and I think that's the unfortunate position. That is the unfortunate position that men get put in. It's like where we're almost in a position of where we being told that we got to buy our woman respect, and there's like, how can I say it? I can see him paying for your safety. You know what I'm saying? I can see him paying for like your comfort, your bills, but your respect should come because that man got lungs in his body and they work in the same way that you expect that same respect because you breathe in oxygen. You know what I'm saying? You walk in a room and as a person, you expect to be respected. So don't think that he don't deserve the same thing because he don't meet a certain quota on his masculinity.
When a guy says that you should lay down and let him have sex with you when you're on your period, I'm sorry, that's not respectful.
I mean, okay, let's reel it in for a second, right?
You talking about Shimmy?
Yeah.
Long-term relationship, I might have read a red light or two. I done read a red light, man. Come on, we done read some stop signs.
Miss Leslie, hold on. Miss Leslie, you say you've been married 2 times, and one of them was over 10 years, right?
I was married for 16 years, my first husband.
16 years, and you telling me not one time you did it while you was on your period?
Never.
Well, that's why and you know what, Miss Leslie, that right there, that scarred that man.
No, you don't know what it's like to be a woman on your period. You don't feel good. I'm sorry.
I've heard that women get.
Say this as a woman, and I'm a very voluptuous woman. You may not see all this in the camera.
Good Lord.
Most of the time, women are their most horniest during their period.
I was just about to say.
It's just like a person being in heat. It's no different.
I've definitely been told grab the towel. I'm like, what?
Pregnant and cycle is the most horniest times I've ever been in my life. Like my husband was running away from me when I was pregnant because it was just on. And sometimes that can help stop the cramping as well because you're doing all that extracurricular stretching and whatever you're doing when you do it.
Well, when that happened with Shimmy, he started singing a Kool-Aid song. Kool-Aid family.
I had a lot of problems with that area. So
me too as well. Yeah. And guess what? It is what it is. But I'm not going to deny it because that's a reason for somebody. Well, it's never a reason for anybody to cheat, but you don't want to put that in your
Miss Leslie.
If that's your significant other, whether you're married or you're committed or whatever your ratio is, if they want to get it popping, get it popping. That's why they created soap waters in the showers.
And
so it can run all down the drain.
That hot water? Oh yeah, turn the hot water all the way on.
And Miss Leslie, and that 16 years, Miss Leslie, if he couldn't get the freak out of you in them 16 years, then I mean, I'm trying to figure out who really lost because
you don't know what my sex life was like, so don't.
Listen. A man being with a woman, he wants to get the freak out of her at all costs, always, at any time.
Let me ask you this, Shimmy. When or what does the freak out of her look like?
Say that one more time.
What does the freak out of her looks like?
When you live with a woman and y'all been together over 2 years, there's nothing that shit haven't been done after 2 years. Everything. all fantasies must have been answered. All desires. They should not want to even look at anybody else, because when they look at their partner, they say, I got everything right here. And see, that's where a lot of women go wrong. They be trying to all buttoned up and I don't do this, I don't do that. Okay, ma'am. What, like women say, what you don't do, another man will. What a man is always thinking that. If you can't get busy during that time of the month, or you can't get on your knees, or you can't do this and can't do that, well, you know what? I need to get it done. The job got to get done. Just like the rent got to get paid. So it is what it is.
That's tough.
But
I
Miss
don't
Leslie,
necessarily agree with that.
Right now, Miss Leslie, your face is priceless.
But they say what goes on in the bedroom stays in the bedroom. That's what they say.
Bruh. You said, what you say, Sam?
They say what goes on in the bedroom stays in the bedroom.
Not necessarily.
It's supposed to.
Yeah. It's supposed to.
And by the time 2 years is up, you should know her DNA, blood type. When you should have all the timing down. You should know in and out, body odor. You should know everything. 16 years, that man should still be smelling you.
Oh Lord. Yeah, the smell's not always so great.
DJ XL said,
I don't feel great, Miss Leslie, when my pocketbook broke. I mean, but you still got to do what you got to do.
DJ XL said, I abide by all traffic laws, no red lights.
I don't trust nobody who abide by every law. I don't trust no law-abiding citizen.
He said,
if you don't speed a little bit.
Go ahead and yell, my bad.
No, I was gonna say, if you don't speed a little bit, change lanes without signaling, something, you got to break a little law every now and then.
That's how you lying.
He lying, cuz.
Oh, I don't know personally, but I know him on that show. He done said some lies to these words.
Right.
This is year 3 of our podcast. This is year 3, cousin.
Ain't that crazy, cuz? I still remember our conversation, starting everything, and that's crazy. But what I got to do is keep pushing it, because I got to get my cousin a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? She
my tuition ain't paid. I saw you on vacation.
We going cuz what happened was, cuz I was actually a stowaway. I knew when I see it. I knew when the boat was pulling up.
Didn't even send me a ticket, but go ahead.
I slipped in to the baggage claim.
Okay.
And then I just so happened to be on a cruise. And the way I got down there, I faked a friend out to get to New Orleans. Told him I was going to help him when he got down there.
Oh Lord, you know my cousin be with the foolishness this time of night. I'm going to bed.
But
foolishness.
Now, before we step off, XL said, "The heck with that I don't sauce the wiener." Okay, hold up. He's stepping on. Just he got something to say to you, cuz.
Oh no, I don't feel like it this time of night.
Hey, listen. Don't you even try. I do not run no damn red lights. Don't even try me. Do not try me. I do not want to be doing nothing to start smelling pennies. You better cut that out.
No hot sauce on the hot dog.
No ketchup on the wiener. No hot sauce on the sausage. None of that. No.
Yeah, you wait till you get back.
Excuse me. Hey,
till you get back.
Nope, I don't care. I do not care. No. Yeah. The only moisture down there. Only moisture down there needs to be vaginal moisture, and it's not red.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, y'all know back in the day,
it's 2025. Back in the day does not exist no more.
Women used to, no, for real. My cousin, he's scared to eat spaghetti now, because back in the day they used to put period blood in the spaghetti.
They still do that. That's
witch's stew.
No.
They call that witch's stew.
They do that. That's supposed to make the man fall in love with you. He always have
That's what they say.
Just like a woman sweating over rice. All that stuff is folklore and tales from different cultures.
Did you ever do that?
That's not your business.
I was just about to ask man.
I said I done had long-term people. You wasn't listening to the show.
Yeah, no, I heard that, but I ain't know.
Yeah, it's the blood, it's the sweating over the rice. A lot of that stuff is
none of that.
Caribbean folklore.
None of that. No, they can have it.
Come on now.
Keep letting them women make you all them good meals, and you wonder why you can't get rid of them.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Don't eat nobody food. Watch them spaghettis and them rice and beans and.
Hey, sweet mama. Hey, sweet mama. Mm-hmm. They be so hungry because they've been paying 100%. They won't know what's in the food.
That's why they give all their checks up. They didn't put all that stuff in there. They didn't rub their armpits on the meat and everything else. And
they don't, hey, look, he ain't got to cook look, he ain't got to cook because he paying 100%.
Everything and spam burgers, all of it.
Oh, nasty ass.
Don't forget what she might do with them hot dogs when you come home eating them hot dogs and them buns. You don't know where them dogs been.
Ain't trusting no cucumbers. No cucumbers.
Yep. Let me shut up. Yep.
Lord have mercy. Sweet Mama G, they made a dirty salad.
Hey,
you gonna eat one of them salads. You gonna toss one of them salads.
Well, we gonna toss one out.
I ain't with that either. None of that either.
Hey, Miss Leslie, you might want to get off now because they're about to get ratchet on this bitch.
No, we not. We being good. Like, Lord, why did I come on this one tonight?
You started it, cuz.
I know. I'm not here. Y'all all dry. Somebody asked about Wednesday. Crete ain't say nothing. He skipped all over. I seen y'all Wednesday on the show, and somebody asked about me. You skipped all over that.
No, I didn't.
I sent you on the rewind.
I didn't see it.
It was a show on Wednesday?
Yeah, we did a show on Wednesday. It was the artist. His name was Justin King.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't Willie Bars on there too?
Oh, yeah, he did pop on there, yep.
Yeah, he was at the end. That's the part I saw, and I think Christina was on that, so I ain't getting on one. But it was late. I was like, y'all do too much. I got to go to work. Y'all be late.
Well, it's because I got to hit you up about something too. Anyway, showing off on the down round, cut. All right, so we man, it was a great show, a lot of fun. Send a shout out to everybody that came on and participated. Shout out to my cousin, Sweet Mama G. Shout out to DJ XL in the building. Shout out to my brother DJ Shimmy in the building. Shout out to Miss Leslie, and shout out to the brother in the background, Sam.
Miss Christina back. Miss Christina, don't start that foolishness. I saw you in the chat. Don't start that foolishness.
And shout out to Miss Christina, and shout out to
is this your first time looking at our show on the podcast?
Yeah, first time catching.
Oh, Yella.
I watch y'all, but
I'm following up.
Let me shout out Yella too. Shout out to Yella for coming on. Thank you, brother. Go ahead. You said it was your first time.
Yeah.
I watch y'all, but Christina been telling me, Leslie, my buddy Darren that was on.
Okay. Darren is one of your buddies. See, I should have known.
Why you should have known?
You were good. We were so glad Darren microphone thing went out. We were so glad. Bless his heart. What we gonna say?
Well, we used to work at FedEx together. Years ago.
Bless you. But he was a great participant.
Did you ever get a chance to meet the midget from Walmart? Sam?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Did you ever meet the midget?
No, I didn't get to meet her. I seen pictures of her though.
Okay, were they like the little pictures, like the little, what's the name? The little what size they is, cuz?
Sam, don't do it.
The 5x5
to my cousin Shanae.
Yeah. The 2.5. 2x5.
The 5x5. The wallet size.
Okay.
No. I ain't messing with Crete.
No. I mean, look, let me tell you something. The midgets are nice. I mean, I like.
I always want to try one.
Yeah. I'm telling you, you got the technique, the weed technique, the weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, All right. But
He said, see them little bitty legs going.
Don't you get? I don't know if you get hate mail or anything like that, but I would think you would from midgets.
You know what? If I get hate mail from midgets, I'm going to turn it around.
But you know what, Miss Christina, most of them have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
They know midgets are fetishes. A lot of people that have differences, and people just gonna use the word differences. Some people is eating it up on these social media platforms. They get money.
Yeah, they is.
Some of the most unattractive people and stuff they doing, they getting paid, while the rest of the little conservative people sitting being conservative. They milking it right now. Everything is
right, cuz? You be saying
right? He was cool.
Who?
I went to school with a midget. He was cool though. I used to pick up for him because people used to pick on him a lot.
You used to pick him up and stuff?
You used to pick him up? I mean, you mean?
Nah, I said people would pick on him. So
you would stick up for him.
Alone, you know what I'm saying?
So you would stand up for him?
Stand up for him, not pick him up.
Put him on your shoulders.
Right.
Y'all would be a Voltron.
Like they would try to pick him up, and
throw him at him.
Yeah, money and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of people that
walking around with like baby Jordans on.
The little baby Jordans.
Hey man, I know they clothes inexpensive though. Like like just a lifetime of getting to shop in the kids section. I'd be fly as hell.
Yeah, that's what
my shoes be $23.
Remember, most of them have bigger bodies than children, so they have.
It don't matter. I am 6'2", 320 pounds. All of they clothes less than mine.
Damn.
Yeah. See?
My shirt be like 8 outfits for them.
Damn.
Good night, Miss Marla. Thank you so much for coming through. I mean, that's the thing though. Did you remember like back in the day you put the stick on the shoulder and you knock it off? They'd be like, your mother, and knock it off, then you start fighting. Y'all remember that?
You talk about 73.
Yeah. Yeah. So XL, y'all ain't do that, XL?
Nah, man, we just got to it, man. In the 80s, we just got to it.
No, we used to go now, cuz I know you remember.
80s and the 90s. Yeah.
First of all, don't do that tonight. Your birthday come before mine. Don't do that.
Because I know you remember though. They used to put the stick on the shoulder.
Ain't nobody put no stick on my shoulder because I'm gonna knock you out. I wasn't even doing that. I fought too much.
No, you put a stick. From what I heard, you put a stick on your own shoulder and say, "Knock my mother off my shoulder." Then you got to it.
Yeah,
that's what I heard about.
So Sam, did you put your little homeboy on your shoulder?
Nah,
he said he stuck out for him. He said he ain't treat him like that.
Oh, all right. I'm just trying to find out.
He was cool though, man.
But no, I like the little people, man. I have a lot of fun talking to them. His
name was Cortez.
Yeah.
You be trying to sell them trikes. Trying to sell them trikes and power wheels at his shop.
Yeah.
Hey, sweet mama, do midgets live long? Because I never seen an old midget.
Yeah, remember the man who
I ain't never seen that.
Remember the little black guy who always played in like the black movies? Oh God.
Yeah.
Remember he played on
Mr.
Martin, he had the nunchucks?
Bush Parker.
Not Bushwick Bill. No, he's an actor.
Yeah, I know you're talking about
Mr. Parker, husband.
Mr. Parker, yeah. Mr. Parker. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still like he's real old. Like real old.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see the old midget. Lewis still alive too.
He played him bad.
But he had kidney problems. That's different than being a little person.
Oh, well, I thought he was a dwarf or something.
He had kidney. A lot of them had stump growth from kidney issues from birth.
Yeah, I think he was diabetic too.
Yeah,
he was in Bad Santa too.
Mm-hmm. The older guy that played Mr. Parker from Friday, he's still alive. He drive a big body Mercedes. They just showed him on Facebook on something. They're like, where are they now or something? He's still alive. He outlived.
He's been in a ton of movies.
Yeah.
He's all in there. Shouts out to him for sure.
Yeah, it's like with anybody else. They have the same type of health issues everybody else had. It's just they more compact.
They just got short attention spans.
Yeah. Hey, cuz, can we get some shout outs to the people in the comments?
Yes, before we do our shout outs, so I'm gonna do a round robin. Crete, no, you last, you do too much. XL, give us your social media platforms.
You can catch me on Instagrams, XL1200, XL1200, or XL Flix, EXELFLIX. Yeah, that's about it.
I need to do my new photo shoot, XL.
You've been talking about that daggone photo shoot for almost a year now.
No, I've been booked and busy. I'm busy. Shimmy, give me yours, please. Us your information.
Yeah, IG info, IG Small World Big Fish, FB Kelvin Don't Get on My Nerves Marshall, Facebook Kelvin Don't Get on My Nerves Marshall, and TikTok DJ Shinny.
Okay. I am Spice It Up with Sweet Mama G on Instagram and Sweet Mama G or Galore, one of them on TikTok. I only go on TikTok to buy stuff, so don't send me no videos. I only buy stuff from TikTok. So thank you so much. And I'm coming back to you, Crete, because you long-winded with all your sites. Anybody else want to give a website or a web page? Y'all want friends?
Okay, goodbye.
Some of y'all, I'm gonna start taking off my DM because y'all be DMing me, and I don't want to see a whole bunch of videos all day. So don't send me stuff.
I'm about to meme you every day.
Yeah, I know you do. Oh, I need one of them Cassius King shirts. He want one. He getting a lot of comments on the green one. You know what I'm talking about, the foil. So thank you, Miss Marla and Christina. I'm a ban y'all. Keep it up. I'm back on. Y'all doing too much in the comment section. You and Miss Marla. But thank you. Nate from Upstate, thank you so much for coming in. Your Royal Highness, thank you so much for coming in.
Who is
of
that?
course, my cousins, Crete sisters, Amber and Big Cousin Les, Amber husband, brother-in-law, Nicole Hurst, F. Hurst was on here. Tiff Trey was on here. Thank you for coming in there, like our regulars for a long time.
Did you miss Nate for Upstate?
Yeah.
Salute.
Goldie was on here because she the master self-love, right? Goldie.
Yep.
Thank you, Dern Level Up, for coming on. Thank you. Pokey Sue, thank you, Pokey, for coming on and giving your comments. That was earlier. Pokey tired of, she went to bed. She tired of, she was like, I'm over it.
We got shout out Miss Leslie. Shout out the brother in the background, Sam.
I'm coming back. We already did that. Hold up. We try to get all these people.
Good show, man. I
Thank
like
you. Thank you.
So hopefully you come back. You was a good representative, even though we could have your friend on here for too long. Thank you for coming in. Have a wonderful move. You have a good trip, Miss Leslie. Be safe where you at, wherever you at with the people. Be safe.
It's all love.
All right, Crete, come on with your 1,000 email address. Did
we shout out? Oh, that was Yellow. My bad. Yellow on here.
Shout out your stuff.
All right.
How long you staying there, Miss Leslie?
You what?
How long you on vacay? Where you at?
I'm gonna be here till Monday.
Oh, bless. What's today? Bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart.
That's love.
Well, y'all be safe. Come on, Crete, with your 1,000 platforms.
It's mine just simple. It's DJ Concrete on IG, Instagram,
Mountain bike.
Facebook. Yeah, and then also Street Tactics MTB on YouTube.
The bike shop.
Oh yeah, Stewart's Power Sports. Also Stewart's MX Journey. And now I'm gonna leave it there.
See, that's why I was counting down. So I said, you last, because anybody got time for that.
Media on YouTube. So, man, it was great. A lot of fun with y'all all the time. I really appreciate being with y'all. That's our weeks. You know what I'm saying? So, much love to everybody. And we will see. I got to make some changes in here with the music and all that old stuff. And we will see you guys in a couple days.
Salute.
All right, salute. Oh, we forgot Nate from Upstate. You got Nate from Upstate.
I said Nate from Upstate.
So, okay. All right, we are out, everyone. Thank y'all.
Have a good weekend, y'all.
Okay.
Enjoy that snow in Atlanta.
Oh man, I hate it. Well, it's gone now, so we good. It was pretty much gone next day, though.
Really?
And it's cold here. It's cold.
It's cold here, and I was in an earthquake and ice and storm, so I'm over it.
Dang.
Man, it's like 8 degrees outside. It's cold.
It's
Dang. Are you in B-More XL?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't miss the weather there. Trust me.
We just had it in the South. What you talking about?
Yeah, but it
this
wasn't.
Has been the coldest it's been in the South. I'm like, oh no, this like on my knees and arthritis. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am.
It's crazy. Frozen water and all that.
No, ma'am.
So, but anyway, we out, everybody. Much love, and that's the word for the night. Love.
All right, Pastor. Let's go.
All right.